Hello.
Good evening, sir. If we have your full name?
Emmanuel Cortez. I'm a VIP guest for the Hearts.
Indeed you are, sir. You're right here. Please see my associate before heading on inside.
Of course. And how was your night, huh?
Sir, please do remember this number. Oh, it's quite well, thank you. And how
Good
are
evening,
you?
Miss...
Your night well?
For the most
Well, I'm
part.
sure it will
Your
be.
name?
Remember this number now? 110.
One moment, sir.
Granted. Appreciate it.
Good. Very welcome indeed.
Greetings, sir. Do you have any coats or weapons on you?
Yes, my weapon, but I'm not removing it.
Yes, I believe this is the one they told us about.
Okay.
Please
Yes.
go on in, enjoy the night.
Please
I will, to my abilities. You two have fun here. Hopefully they relieve your shifts.
Did you sense anything from her?
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance once again.
Feels like she's not human.
Your name again, dear? Sorry about that.
It's
Amelia of the Silver Stakes.
Yes.
The Guild.
And
What was
That's
that?
you two?
I'm gonna go take
Oh,
care of the other guests.
Lila.
If you need
It's good
just
to
you know,
meet you.
I don't yell, but
I'll yell
like,
for you.
but yeah,
I hope that you're doing well.
you're gonna do great.
Not quite
Yeah.
sure yet, but
Yeah.
Do you want the honest truth or do you want a complete and utter lie?
Amelia, please enjoy your...
possibly
Cortez.
I'm doing my best.
Greetings,
Hello,
Hannah.
Daniel.
Expecting to see you here.
I figured
Been a
I would
while.
make a small appearance. I had nothing on my plate after all, and I did have something of business with Mrs. Hart.
Get out of your hair. Enjoy yourself, dear. If you need anything,
Hmm,
Yes.
Really?
there's servants around. Or
This
find
should
one
be
of us.
interesting.
Yes.
Thank you.
That's what happens when you're reputable.
lichens here now.
Hmm.
How are you?
I've seen better days. A little sore, but you know, training does that. How has your training been going?
A lot more pen sores, or hand sores than I'd like, I'm being honest.
Senora Hart,
Hello.
it's a pleasure as always.
Hello, dear. It's wonderful to see you. So, who else are we expecting this evening? Anybody I should know about?
From my family,
It's definitely one.
probably just me. My sister was not going to attend. Paperwork, being a liaison has its advantages, but also its defects.
Davina?
Hannah,
Hi.
it's good to see you.
Mom, sorry.
Never mind.
this is my mother.
It's a large gown. No, Elizabeth Hart, my dear. Welcome.
This is one of my students. Not my students. One of the students from the academy. Davina Caceres.
Well, that is a lovely gown, my dear, and you wear it well.
Thank you. You've done a great job at raising your daughter. She's one of the most prestigious at the school.
It took a little bit, but
We'll talk
I
later,
am
Hart.
yeah, I'm very proud of my baby girls.
You know, spread magic here and there.
Good, man. We miss you. Where's your shoes?
It's creepy, you know that.
I think I have something.
What's wrong with you? This is Ironwood tradition, okay? I didn't ask for it.
Interesting as always, Mrs. Hart. Just like that marking, Cool. Remember, don't push, slide.
Yes, bravo.
Information to gather. Who could be from where? Some of these are people I've already met, while others are new faces. I'll wait for them to separate a bit before I try to interrogate one by one. How many of them are actually friends with Anna? And how many of them are willing to give me information that would help me, well, learn a few things about what their training truly means?
Until they leave.
My name is Manfred Schaefer.
Now here's an idea. Suppose they would punch and blaze my darling, you should come to the Xander house at some point. I think it's about it. Maybe you can improve the clothes I have.
Tell you about it eventually.
I think we could do one big segment.
Did you come here with someone?
Tales, not human.
Oh man, I do appreciate it so much. Which one is it behind the tool one?
As pretentious as always they are.
I have a little bit of that.
Have a good eye.
Oh, the yay.
Hi,
Hello, sir. Who might you be? I am William Xander.
Xander. I am Emmanuel Cortez of the Cortez house.
Oh, Cortez? Like, prestigious. It's a pleasure to meet you, Ant-Man.
Make no heed. I'm on my off time. It's fine. But the formalities are a welcome, but save it for my sister. I simply work.
What? Alright. So, how do you work? Do you go out and hunt yourself, or do you produce wares for hunting?
I guess my family would think of me as a jack of all trades in that sense. I hunt, but also create my own weapons.
Quite skilled. Charming.
Of course, I mean...
Personally, I devote much of my efforts to craftsmanship.
Well, I am in the
Tell me, do you
lookings...
prefer... Go ahead, finish your thought.
Swords. I'm looking for a thinner blade. As of late, my blade has been getting a little too... How do I put it? Heavy. I need something lighter. The family weaponries is hand-me-downs.
I see. Well, would you be interested in perhaps a Xander Smith providing you with a fine sword? Very light.
I am open to looking at your wares. So, in that sense... I guess I would have to agree, or oblige you at the sense.
I'm glad I found you then. Personally, myself, I prefer to work with more advanced technologies, firearms. However, my sister is a good smith, and well, we have many great smiths in the Xander family who can fashion, of course, blades, hammers, anything you like. Perhaps you might be interested in taking a look at something more advanced than just a sword. Maybe not as far as a firearm, but a different kind of blade.
You need to do better research. The Cortezes are all about our firearms.
Well, you said you were in the look of excuse me, in need of a sword, so that is why.
Exactly. A hunter is not without,
sure if you
know,
preferred.
being adverse territory. Sometimes you need a little bit of extra power when you can't reach your target and you get close, and the firearm becomes a little less useful.
Couldn't agree more. So tell me, the Cortezes, how do you procure your powders for your firearms?
Trade family secret. We started off procuring them ourselves. We keep that tight-lipped. But our lesser models and blueprints, and our newest models, which are using mana, those are being at least sold.
Very interesting. Mana-powered firearms? Entirely?
Well,
No powder at all?
no, no powder at all. Simply takes a charge. Of course, it also requires your own power to use, but what is a hunter without their own might? A weapon that will simply fall apart in your hands, like a simple magic weapon after a few uses, like a wand, breaks. These will upkeep, will use your own power.
Glad to see there's more robust arms in the world.
Hmm.
So tell me though, is your powders the Cortezes have, are they very consistent in the amount of power they deliver?
Only the best. We do make dealings with other houses to procure different variations and varices. Of course, we are not ones to not halter our own progress. We dabble in technologies and advancements all the time. But the current ones that we have suffice.
That's good to hear. See, I've run into a bit of a roadblock. Of course, at my own home and our personal stores, the Xander powders can be as consistent and fine as I want. I can reload them myself. However, I find it difficult in the farther reaches. Someone that isn't my own hand or another one of my trusted families producing it, they end up being very imprecise. And it can cause problems with newer types of firearms. Of course,
that I
a
agree.
revolver can always just shoot, but leading further advancements to be more popular or more available to someone that's not directly a part of the house seems to be quite the obstacle.
It's not a technology well known yet, so obviously there are some who are skeptical of its power, but it's all in the grain. We can do business sometime, and I could procure samples from you, and you can take some from us. Maybe we can open up a business venture, huh?
That would be wonderful, sir. Would love to make that business deal.
Alright, we will agree on that. Whenever you fill up to draft up paperwork or send me a sample, you know where my manor lies. It's not hard to find.
Of course. Cortez's house is not hard to find at all. The name is very well known. So tell me, if you're here not really for business, although I've appeared to drag you into some business, or
I'm
you're
always at
intending
the
to
ears
do a
open.
social function.
You could call it information gathering, but also I had a coinciding visit with Mrs. Hart. I have a finished product for her, and I figured might as well take it to her now and attend. Who knows what I could find out.
I'll call that a bit of a personal visit then.
Of course.
Will we be staying long? Will we be enjoying the party affairs?
Oh, thoroughly throughout the night, yes. I am interested to see the exotic friends Miss Hart has acquired. As I've heard last year, it was a pretty exciting event that I missed. Sadly, I was out on a hunt, so business before pleasure, as they say.
True. Business is important, especially, I suppose, in our line of work. Never know when there's lives to be saved.
Yes, exactly. A few things that go bump in the night need to be taken care of before a whole town goes missing. So, that takes precedent.
Tell me, I'm curious. What is, say, the largest beast you've ever seen with your own eyes?
Largest beast I've ever seen, Well, that would have to be one that I don't exactly have a name for, because I have not done research on it, but I heard it. It got close to my hunting ground, took out my target, and disappeared. Footprints were about 3 times the size of my head. I believe it had feathers of some sort, maybe but still, like the size of a bear. It's hard to tell what exactly it was, but it moved quickly.
Do you think possibly something like a griffin, or was this an entirely terrestrial beast?
It could have been. The claw prints would match it, but there was something off about it. But that is up for the rest of my family to investigate, as it was recent, so... But
Oh,
I guess
interesting
next
mystery
to
indeed.
that would be the drowner that I fought. A large one, quite big.
Drown. Really? Was it much larger than a man?
About maybe almost twice my height. But as you know, they're not
never-
very strong, but they are good swimmers.
Yes. Never read of one being so large. They're normally
Neither did I, until I killed
the
it.
size of regular men, of course.
Very interesting gun you got there.
Yes, it is a new one that I have just finished crafting recently. Still working on a little bit of the kinks, but so far I'm hoping my family line accepts it as the new make that we are going to be pushing forward with.
Ah, well, Michael Hart. This is, I'm one of the Harts here. What is your
Yes.
family name then?
I'm aware. Emmanuel Cortez of the Cortez house. I am the procurer of most of the firearms that your sister uses.
Ah,
My name is Alexander.
well,
And I am William Xander.
Nice to
Pleasure
meet
to
you,
meet you.
Mr. Xander and Emmanuel Cortez.
I am most
Hmm.
What kind of
feel the need to wear camouflage inside.
well,
Are you not dressed for a ball?
what kind of revolvers have you designed before? I'm very interested, as me and my brother are planning to get some soon as we
Well,
Go
my
through our
family deals with lots of different versions. We have the training ones, which are simple two-fire, single load chambers. We also have flintlock, blunderbuss style. Those are more of the ancient variety, but is good for training. It lets you understand the power of what you're holding. But then we do have new in technology that we are working with for mana, which do not require reload, but does require you to extend a lot of strength to use. Those who are not familiar with drawing out their latent abilities, well, they're not able to fire more than a few rounds at a time.
Either way, darling, you can take it up. You're amongst family and friends.
I see. Well, aside from the training ones, obviously, what would you recommend for those of us who are just starting out a little bit?
Well, I would start you off with a flintlock. Once you learn that one shot is enough, then you can progress. But all you need to do is mention to your family, and I will get in touch with you.
Well, it's because every time they tell us to move forward, no one does.
Thank you. Mr. Xander, where do you come from? What do you do exactly?
Well, I'm a craftsman. I too specialize in firearms specifically. My family is known as wonderful smiths and craftsmen of different weapons. I'm sort of leading the charge on the more advanced firearms.
What kind of advanced firearms? Are you in the same business as Mr. Cortez here? With the
Well, I'm trying
revolvers
to...
and such, or more of the rifle variety?
Well, I personally have been designing my own form of revolvers. I'm quite proud of it, actually. I call it double action. Normally, revolver, you must cock the hammer on the back. It'll rotate the chamber, and then you pull the trigger to fire it. However, I have figured out a way to design the trigger. When you pull it, it will do all of the actions all on its own. It's the double action. It'll revolve the chamber and cock the hammer before firing it.
Impressive.
Use lighting the leftover inertia from a fired round to push the bolt back, correct? And turn the cylinder.
No. The force of the trigger pull is what allows the whole action to go forward. So, you can have the hammer down in a safe position in a holster. Never will you get jostled or have anything accidentally set your firearm off. But you can still pull it out very quickly pull the trigger and it will cock back and go into firing position with the single trigger pull.
Interesting.
This is why I was interested in the consistency of powders, because what you had mentioned is something I wish to design more of. It's possible, I know it, my tests, I can do it. But if the powder load is different, too hard, shoot out the mechanism. Too soft, it won't continue to load.
Exactly. The expended round would not have enough power to move to the next one. I understand now why black powder could make or break your design features.
Precisely.
And then it makes it more complicated when you add monocharge crystals to each of those powders. Being able to hold fire in the palm of your hand.
The tolerances are very tight. Makes it very complicated.
Every trigger pull is a roulette, so to speak.
Precisely. I'm very proud of my double action arms.
Michael here. I need you to do me a bit of a favor.
Yes, Mother?
I need to go pat on my nose for a moment. If your sister asks where I am at, I'm going to find a restroom in this damn place. You understand?
Understood, Mother.
They're glass on it.
People need to get this shit together.
You know, what's it
Cool.
I will
Let's
leave you two to your conversation. I hope you can figure out a consistent way to improve your design. I'd be very interested in such a revolver.
Well,
for the
I'm
future
sure
of me and
if
my
we
brother.
do, the Harts will be the first to hear about it. They're constantly asking for new designs anyways.
Yeah, Esme was with us too. Just,
Of course.
training and living, making money.
To take care then.
How you?
A lot of paperwork, but not bad, I guess.
Same to you.
Is your
I-
revolver like the standard single actions from the past, where you have to cock the hammer every time? Or do you have your own mechanisms to make it go with less actions?
The action revolvers do rotate on their own after each expended round. It's one of the small things that we have built into the weapons.
How did it go meeting up with Liang again?
Wonderful. Seems
But those
we're coming to
blueprints-
we're coming to the same conclusion through different designs then.
Yes, different ways about it, but almost the same. And at the end, I believe it might be better off to work together. Could always
Perhaps
toss a little extra gold your way for a blueprint or two. After all, mass designing these is kind of easier for us with our current investments. But I am willing to have a broken venture. For a sword, of course.
Sort of course. You should meet my sister. I think I will fetch her if you intend to stick around in these spots.
I don't see why not.
Very well.
Yeah, that's why we need to probably focus on one or introduce this to someone.
He's busy, of course. Good Hoshi's around, though.
Fair enough, we could do that. Misty's gonna go catch up with her. Oh, is that Hoshi? What redhead are you supposed to stay away from? Also, there's Hoshi over there if you want to go see her. Fair enough. I can help you find this redhead.
Hello, was there someone over here that was interested in swordsmanship? Saw someone behind a pillar.
Yes, that was me. I've been looking for a new one to replace my old hunting one.
Oh, fabulous! You hunt monsters. What type? What kind? What area? What kind do you need? Do you need one with full form, 2 form serrated? What do you need?
Something smooth, easily to swipe and use, well in close range, especially one with a firearm in my other hand. Lightweight and quick.
Did my brother speak to you about that little pea shooter of yours?
Yes, this one is the current test model that uses mana instead of rounds.
I'm sure he would have been thrilled to talk about that. I am the close range one of the two. While he stands at a range, I create the ones to go in, to do the most damage, to get the most out of your kill.
There is honor in both styles of fighting, which is why I like to mix the two together.
Oh,
Never one without the other, huh?
well, if you ask me, there's there's standing behind at 200 yards, and there's being in there getting your 200 yards worth of honor, if you ask me. But no one asks me. I'm just a lady. What do I know? Very dainty.
Understandable.
I made this dress for my first ever kill. I killed it with a knife. I made it myself.
Understandable.
Anyway, so you're going for a sword.
Yes. I need a new one. Mine is getting a little bit on the heavy side, and I was thinking of going with something more sleek and lighter.
So how would you describe how your sword looks? Is this a straight saber? Like a rapier? Scimitar? How would you say?
Currently it's more of a straight saber, but the blade is a little bit on the wide side. It was a family heirloom, and I'm getting quite tired of using it.
You could just send it over to us and we could further improve your family heirloom if you don't wish to part with it.
I'm not exactly tied to it, more like tied to the family name with it, so I will retire it humbly.
It's such a shame. A sword kept in the family and used for generations is usually one that sings close to my heart. But if you wish for a new one, we can also do that as well. Well, I have been working on this fabulous design. I'll tell you what. It's a short blade, correct? So it's very conspicuous. But then you have an entire hilt here, but the hilt is actually bladed. You grab the handle, you twist it, the two blades come together, you slide it into the hilt, you switch it again, it goes into the great blade, and you can pull it out. What do you think of that?
As interesting as that sounds, it does sound like it requires more than one hand to use, and I use two weapons. So simplicity.
Are you using the gun with it as well?
Correct, yes.
Alright. One blade. Alright.
Like you said, up close and
about a
personal
sword
sometimes
breaker?
is better.
Do you do things with other combatants, or are you monster hunting as well?
Monster hunting, mostly.
Okay, well then a swordbreaker probably went, oh, actually no. A swordbreaker I've used really well on a monster's teeth. You can get the sword in, it's got a bunch of serrations into it, really deep serrations. You go to a monster, you catch their fang in it, and you rip it, and then it comes up. It's a great way to get trophies.
Interesting. I was thinking of something more sleek, smoother, something that works with my speed, something I'm able to stab in and pull out without getting caught on anything.
Well, I guess any kind of sword would work. It depends. Are you sure you wouldn't want anything else with the sword? We have a fine selection of very sleek and long swords, but we pride ourselves on being masters of the craft.
If the mana-capable type of materials are available, I would appreciate that.
Well, absolutely. We can have it so that you can imbue into your mana into it, and it goes all the way up the sword.
That would be most beneficial.
Well, then we've got plenty of those. It's all within the hilt. You see, it goes up into the steel of the blade and it hums.
Interesting. That is a unique way of adding an enchantment. Didn't think about it that way.
Well, there's also veins going up. You can also add various different runes going up. There's plenty of different ways, in fact.
I will definitely have to think about that one, but if you do not mind having a custom-built one, I would definitely like to get with you and work about the designs.
I think that I would love to have you at the Xander estate. I wish you would come on by. We'll stand together and we'll make them as finest of blades. Hello!
Hi, can I interest you any water, tea, or wine?
Oh, is there any food, my darling? I've been traveling for days. I'm parched. And now I've got all these...
on the food at the moment.
Well, do you have any wine? It's the only way I'm gonna get through the evening while sharing hurts and tales
wine,
with all these sorts. Well, then I need several buckets of it, my darling. Where is it?
I have a glass for you right here.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Alright. I need to get going. I'll see you there.
Of course, I'll take a water.
Here's your water.
Thank you. Appreciate it, my dear.
If you need anything, my name is Anna.
Hmm.
Yes, I didn't actually notice it.
Hmm.
It's like a Hart family secret. Like I said, this is you want to try to find them because they're kind of your squad's animal, right? And a friend of yours? Let's see if we can find them. And I can follow this.
Thank you. Keep distance. I'm sorry. I didn't think about it.
Are those leaves? Thorns? Hmm.
Fair enough.
I didn't understand where you're coming from. I had to.
Well, she did challenge me to an arm wrestling match. The thing is, she's never fought against a guy such as myself. So,
Honestly,
she's lucky if she gets away with
question your
it.
chances.
Wait, why?
So may I just you want a drink?
What sort of drinks do you have?
Water, tea, and wine.
Excuse me, can you repeat
I'll take a wine. What's a good wine?
I can only have the one. Fine. Can only have the one.
That seems exotic.
All right, very well. I'll take a wine, please.
Yes. I think that's all the carriages.
Thank you.
I made some friends.
Well, this isn't bad. Wine's okay, I guess.
May I just you a name?
I've been doing well.
What are the options?
Water, tea, and wine.
Thank you. No, thank you.
Now this is
Your
refreshing.
family came in.
They would have said they were.
There you go. And what about you?
I'm alright, thank you.
I'm sorry?
No, thank you. I'm alright.
Thank you.
Cortez, how can I help you?
Ah, yes. You can give me a little bit of your time at some point during the night. I have brought something that you have ordered. I'm pretty sure you know what it is.
Oh. Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
I take it it's the replacement for the
worried
one you
because-
probably destroyed?
I didn't destroy it, I just...
Hmm.
I think it's time for an upgrade.
You should probably send me that one back then, and I can try to salvage whatever's left of it.
Alright.
How's the cleaning and the upkeep been on it, huh?
I mean, I've been taking care of it as you said, so... Depends on how good a teacher you think you are.
For now. At least I think so.
I work with what I have. Always have. So...
Well, then I'm sure it'll come back in wonderful, pristine condition. Thank you. Things that I've been using a lot.
Right, I'll send you the bill.
Right. And we'll pay for it.
Of course. You always do.
You enjoying yourself?
For the most part, yes. A lot of unique people here.
Yes, they're my guests.
Yes,
Such an
I
academy
heard about...
boasts a wide variety of people.
Ah, yes, the academy. The academy I hear about every now and then. The whispers on the edges. Well, I won't keep you from your guests for now, but if you do get a chance, find me. We do have something to talk about. Especially a heart with a heart. That I want to know about, because that...
Hello, dear.
This is hard.
Sorry about that.
You know, one of your boys asked me for a firearm to start training with. I know I'd be a dead man if I handed them one. I believe it was, well, technically both of them, because I get them mixed up all the time.
Right. You'll notice one of them has a little bit of twinkle in their eye. That's how our mother keeps them apart.
Uh-huh.
As for that, my girls are very different. It's been quite.
That I'm aware of.
You'll figure this out one day when you've had children of your own. Anywho.
Yes.
Right, I think the rest of the guests have arrived. If you want, we can tell the servants to gather everyone.
We could do that, or I can start doing that myself. Where are we going to be bringing everyone, dear?
I don't have to be on any sort of business here, so it's a bit of a time.
Well, yes. Give me a moment, but go ahead and gather people. Right, gather people probably at the Golden Glow. That'll probably be the best place to do so.
I'll start working on that.
And I will make my way over
Alright,
there in preparation.
Ask other people. I think that's what we have the servants for, but they rent them. I'll let the servants know as well.
I'll start together. To use the old voice.
Ascension, huh? Interesting.
So I can't like. No,
yeah, sorry, she still stays at her side.
No breaking anything. Well, I've actually been offered what is it, a gigantism spell before? I had to decline. I feel like I get vertigo.
Well, I wouldn't mind seeing it slightly small for a little while, but mustn't quite in. Oh, you're outside now.
Outside, so good to see you.
A long time no see. We're supposed to line up during our speech, apparently. So it's gonna start getting crowded in a second.
It's not so much seriousness as she is able to easily push everyone's
Oh, and everything becomes climb on bed, as you know. There's just so many people to climb, but you just have to. Thank you. It's an Evershine design. I've worked with the family.
I would assume so.
Not much of a choice.
I don't know. This is my
Okay,
first
well,
time.
same as usual. The last time we were here, we tried to introduce Evershine sake, but it didn't work because we couldn't find traders for enough rice to really make enough. And so we're considering mead or perhaps going to schnapps or brandy or something like that. But I'm worried if it's mead, it might be too sweet.
Don't.
If you ferment honey and then add berries to that, oh boy. My desk is like, I'm sure we'll get them at the academy if I have them. So. You're still around that is, I know things have been weird.
Look at that. How beautiful.
Stay away from that woman. I'm very aware. Esme and Misty was amazing.
Oh, no, those are amazing.
I would like to see like him with Esme and Misty. Well, we didn't have +1s, I don't believe. I think it was just the whole academy. My +1 the first time, that was an accident. My +1 the first time.
I thought I was
It was just the inspection the first time. I plus extra.
I see. So continue on with it. Go full self-reliance.
We're gathering everyone here for seats. So. Still can mosey around, I guess.
Excuse me, if I may interrupt, please just quiet down for a moment. We have an announcement to make.
special measuring tape if you
Thank you. Announcement.
So it would seem.
You're back.
Oh dear.
I believe so.
Family, friends, allies, all walks of life, I'd like to welcome you to this year's annual Hart Charity Ball. So, I'd like to start off by almost giving you all a bit of my own round of applause, for it's then for people like you these sorts of events can inspire. So, as you may well know, about over 100 years now, our foundation has been able to help other people with science, alchemy, all sorts of that. You get the idea. Now, let me think.
Here's this kind of announcement. Maybe we should.
You want to give me a little bit of a piece of advice here? Do you want to help me out?
Yes. There have been many setbacks and tragedies, and no doubt there will be many more hardships to come. But we believe with all of our combined efforts, we'll continue to prosper. We'll continue to provide the world with breakthrough science and alchemy. And if not, we can at least provide hope that there's someone looking out for those in need. For it is only with hope and unity that we can lead the way out of the darkness and into a prosperous future.
Yeah. That being said, as these sorts of things transpire, I hope that I can instill into all of you what it means of what we're trying to do. As my daughter said, the efforts of funding and knowledge help all of us. So, before we fully begin, I hope that in my future, after I am moved from this world, my darling Hannah will gone. And these two gentlemen, if they keep their noses high, keep their studies proper, be in just as beautiful schools. So I'd like to thank you all. Come on, give each other a round of applause. Come on, you deserve it.
Nice. This year, in lieu of the normal Genie's Wish, we have created a new game, which we hope you'll enjoy. At the entry, you were all given numbers. Those numbers will determine what team you are on. You're all different types of numbers. Please do not say them out loud right now. The first part of the game is you need to form your teams. But the trick is you can't say the number, nor can you mime the number. Instead, you have to ask questions in order to decipher the number of other people. You're going to have time, trust me. For example, if my number was 2, I would ask, how many eyes do you have? And that number would, that would say 2, and, you get the gist of it. Some of you have very complicated numbers, but that's part of the fun of it. And I have no doubt that all of you will find a way. So you have about 30 minutes to do this. Good luck. And in the meanwhile, there's food as well that will be served, and drinks that will continue to be served. Enjoy, and we will reconvene in about 30 minutes.
And if any of you have any questions, come to me or find someone else to ask. If there's any trouble, if any
Criteria for the numbers, though.
I don't think they'll need medical attention, Mom.
We don't need that sort of thing. I'm praying not so, dear, but you never know.
So,
Good luck.
All right.
Ryder gonna yell his number out real loud.
Okay. Choose one type.
Knowing which numbers go with
Excuse me.
what.
What is it, dear?
Here for a moment.
Okay.
10 tickles.
Brilliant. You have two eyes.
Don't worry, I am too. I'm very confused.
I heard your number when we came in, so I already know what your number is.
I know what your number is too. No secrets between brothers and sisters, I suppose.
I suppose so. The advantages are coming in at the same time. However, I'm a bit confused. Are we supposed to find out as many people's number?
And?
Or...
Types of teams that you have. So say, for example, let's say yours is 30. How many pawns do you have your horses? And then you'll try to communicate that. I guess. That's actually one part I'm confused to go ask.
I have a relatively easy number to work with. I'm pretty sure.
I'm not asking at drink, but I'm asking, are you old enough to drink? Yeah, just old enough.
Mine is, I could
Are you old enough? So you're also the same number?
At the league.
Make people guess our number? I'm asking a question because of the number. You weren't given a number when you walked in?
Simply put, if I sold you 2 that many right
You walk right past me.
Thank you. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Get yourself one.
Would you like little snacks? We have an assortment of cheese, breads, and...
I'll take a little bit of cheese on a piece of bread if you don't mind. Thank you. Appreciate it.
If you don't mind. Get your shoes tied? I'd like some.
Tied the whole time.
They seem to be untied. How can I help you? Alright, Rex. So here's how it's going to go down.
number without saying your number. So my number is how many fingers and thumbs have.
You can't do just basic
Think about it.
Let me find 21, right?
What fractions of points, numbers, Thank you.
Are any of you allowed to drink and clean my staple?
Actually,
Oh. You just became able to do but you're not super old.
Basic math is
But you're old enough. I'm a number. Your number is right. Are you old enough to drink?
I was once at that time.
Oh, they gave us a number when we walked into it.
I am being needed to.
Are you involved in this game?
Unfortunately, yes.
How many fingers do you have?
Well, I have 10 fingers.
Do you have any other questions to ask me?
Have you ever heard the story about the Dalmatians?
Oh, the one with 101.
Yes. Peculiar number. We recently adopted about 9, though.
Excuse me,
I see. Well, it seems we're not on the same team, sadly.
Unfortunate.
Well, I'll leave you be for the time being.
Would you just be able to drink, or would you be far up there in years?
We'd be far up there in years.
Fair enough. See, we just got to the point where we can finally drink legally, but you're a little too old for us, unfortunately.
I gotta ask you a question.
See, that seems to work well.
Nice to meet you.
What's 9 plus 10?
Someone asked me another question.
Fair enough. Ryder was just like, what's 10 plus 9?
That would be 19.
Oh, well, anyways, let's go see what that is correct, but that's not my number. Let's split up. That's a good idea, actually. Okay, I can get the one in the back
Excuse
here.
me. What is 2 decades plus 1?
21?
What's 9 plus 10?
Yes. Are we the same age?
No. That's the only thing I got. I heard it in the underground.
Are both of you, by chance, old enough to drink?
Yes. Well over the limit.
And double it.
Okay, so you're not like just now able to drink.
No.
Okay. That answers that question.
No.
I just asked this group here.
Your age would be that of a grandmother.
Did you already talk to Iber and Ada and Hoshi?
Yes, I did. They're not.
Fair enough.
So how does this actually work? I assume numbers comparisons to teams. So we have to ask questions that would reveal the other person's for my number.
In order to... You can answer
How many people are 16?
She's you at attention.
Alright.
Oh. Situation report. How was your break?
Oh God, I don't even know
All
what
of you
that
went
means.
with the same number then?
There were some up and
Yes.
down. Overall,
Do you want to check and make sure there's nobody else that is our...
At ease, cadet.
Hey, is anybody, numbers?
It is good to see she's...
I'm so glad to see you as well. I felt
Good evening.
Hello.
Alright. Well, I'm afraid that's not anyone else's my number. I'm going and roaming. I'm looking for
I'm sorry.
more. It's quite alright, thank you.
So, did you happen to be well over the drinking limit?
So, have you figured out your number?
No, unfortunately, I'm not.
No, unfortunate.
found one person with
Seems we're not drinking partners.
Captain.
Oh, excuse me.
No, we're having our sweet party here.
If I may interrupt for a moment.
Well then.
You have already proceeded.
Well, isn't that adorable?
Your age.
And whose little familiar is this, hmm?
No.
That's pretty much what I expected. Yours? Hmm.
What is here?
Oh, it speaks. I wasn't aware if you were somebody's summoned familiar, actually a sentient being of sorts.
My name is
This is somewhere.
No, you're yes, you're right.
I can't find them.
Well, either way, a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Your number? Have you found your number?
Not yet. Mine is well over the drinking age limit, though.
You may want to go and see the lady with the horns over there.
Interesting.
You may want to go see them. The lady in red and the lady in purple.
Appreciate it.
Noted.
I was told your numbers were higher than the average.
Yeah.
Well, I would say mine is more than my aunt's current number of Dalmatians. She really likes dogs.
Oh. What if you took that number of Dalmatians and moved one of the numbers over?
That would work, yes.
Alright, then I believe that we are all in the same boat here.
Possibly. If she was to adopt 9 more, yes.
I suppose we do math.
Alright. So
On
this
a
is-
non-game note, I've seen many a creature, yet I have not seen something as interesting as you.
Oh, thank you. I'm a hellhound.
So can I assume that you are one that uses a lot of fire?
Yes. A lot of fire.
Interesting.
And lava. That's one of my comfort
Oh,
things.
even hotter. Amazing. Well, you meet something new every day.
Yep, lava is one of my favorite things.
Well, I'm not one adverse to the elements, but it would be interesting to see somebody spew that. Oh, what are my manners? Emmanuel Cortez, of the Cortez family. I was invited by the Harts.
I'm a student from Ascension Academy.
Oh, interesting. I've been wondering about that. Hannah doesn't really tell me much more than that she studies this and that, and her studies go well.
Yeah, many people keep it hush-hush. It depends on their backstory. But I won't be picking any backstory from them.
Ask. What is?
Oh.
11 times 5 plus 1.
Math. I think I'm going to have to do math tonight. Me either.
Way over the limits of ours, I will say.
Unless you put it in a number to his perspective.
You got this, you got this. You got this.
Put it in a number. 2, 1.
Fine.
It's a nice number.
Yeah, but it's not me.
Wow, I heard you really don't lie. That just seems to be giving her a lot of trouble.
It might be the heels.
Yeah, it's probably the heels. Yeah. Mine are personally quite a bit difficult to walk in and not used to.
This one right here. Let's see. No, that's not right.
There are 5 of them, just listening.
One too many.
Linux, how many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh?
Oh, sister, I'm afraid I don't have any questions for yours.
How many fingers do I have?
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Start with that one. I feel like most people will guess with that one.
Games are not my forte.
That is true.
I don't know, Vivina. How many fingers?
I'm saying how many I
Oh, I guess this is our little group. I don't know if there's any more.
Yes, they never exactly told us how big or small they would be.
I wasn't even sure if the numbers, how the numbers denote being in a team, but it seems like just having the same one is how you connect the dots, to say. Seems like it.
What's the answer?
I feel like our best bet might be finding people that are kind of separate
I
off,
don't do brain games like
and
that.
maybe that haven't found the best that they could get, per se.
Possibly, yes.
That is true.
The links are very confusing.
Oh no, I understand. We don't.
Hey, Jixie.
Riddles are.
I don't know. It's not my
Hey,
style.
Faye.
There you go. So what were you
It's
saying?
more a pun than a riddle, but sure.
Punches.
Riddle puns.
Probably busy.
Mercedes, stand right there.
Okay. I do.
So now,
So I'm going for it.
like this is standing next to a number like this. That is two different numbers.
Yes. Hello, you two.
How many was it?
Greetings.
Just a second ago?
How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh?
And then two of them nestled together is.
I believe the old child's tentacles.
No, because they're separate.
Is that your number? For either of you?
Negative.
Figure out her number.
Yes.
Shame. What are yours?
I'll just ask you a question.
Well,
How many leads
100 people going to a bar can relate.
110.
Not your number.
Same.
Unless I misunderstood. What's your number?
I see. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time. What is your name, actually? I don't believe I got it.
Yeah, I am Emmanuel Cortez of the Cortez family. I'm invited by Mrs. Hart.
I see. I would hope that everyone was. My name is Princess Venus Viserys of the Budkin Kingdom.
Ah, yes. A race I vaguely have ever heard about. Whispers. Interesting.
I'm here to clear some misconceptions.
Well, you've cleaned up the hideous monster perception right away.
I'm afraid that most of us are in fact sentient bugs and arachnids. I am the only to present myself in such a way. So far.
A shame. But I would say the most about humans.
Fair.
I'll let you.
I do hope you find your number, whatever this game is about.
Oh, I have found probably more than anyone I am very competitive. Best of luck to you, though.
Same. Of course.
That is right. The maximum and the percentage are part of. Or I can give you a more simpler term that'll probably help you. Alright. 100 people walking to a bar. 10 you're late.
Hi. Amigo. Number. Higher or lower?
To a bar. 10 you're late.
G'day. Higher or lower? Higher.
Higher? How high, Older than drinking age?
Yes. If you were to take, let's see, if it's me plus them,
So you're saying that it's
as a group,
of a percentage?
how many is that?
Them as a group. As a total number, or as a significant, representation of one?
That play was terrible. I give it something out of something.
No, just add addition.
Ah, yes. So there would be 4 of you total.
Second highest, you say?
Right, now, another group of the same size nestled right next to them.
Ah, so do you mean 44 or do you mean 8?
The second one, not the highest.
I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you which one, but the first one.
Unfortunately, my number is much bigger than that one.
So the first number could be. Well, that was terrible.
Oh, is yours the one that is on a rating scale? And if you mark it as the highest
The greatest is the top number.
out of that number.
That's what I mean.
Yes, and then give a little extra, because you always should.
So question, just to know. Because some people.
The mist and the purple might actually have that same number.
Oh yes, so far I've found 2 of them. Not too sure how many people actually share the number, to be honest.
It's like way easier.
I haven't really been keeping up with the game that much. I don't think I'm going to win.
Oh, that is, no, absolutely.
You never know.
I had a sneezing fit for the first 5 minutes of it, you know.
He normally personally prepared to rate things on.
Oh, that happens as well.
0 to 100.
But, you know,
terrible timing.
a game is a game. Win or lose.
The thing is that the number that you mentioned that isn't nothing is also part of my number.
What are my manners? The name is Emmanuel Cortez. A pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Cortez. I am Linux Force True.
Force Truth. Why does that sound familiar?
The number is part of the 102, so.
My company goes by the same name. Force Truth Mining.
Oh, miners, yes. We deal in black powder, so we might have had a small business venture at some point. Or at least heard of it.
I do believe that we had to do some blasting at some point, so that would make sense.
Well, anyway.
Have you found many teammates?
Well then, how has business been?
It's fine. Yeah.
Oh, been really fine, except for the plague and the rats and the attack of bandits and wildlife going insane. It was all very nice, but you know, generally business hasn't been interrupted that much by it.
Oh, bandits, monsters, creatures. Well, if you're ever in the need of a monster hunter, then if we do a little trade of business, my services can always be rendered, huh?
How many tickles
Perhaps.
does it take to make an octopus?
As far as I'm aware, everything's stable now, but I'm not against finding extra help. Trying to handle it personally all the time is a bit tiring.
Well, I am very thorough with my work, so if we come to an agreement, I'll make sure it gets taken care of.
Okay.
Righto.
100 people.
Of course, business talks for another time, huh?
I think we already clarified that.
Sure,
point.
yeah.
I think I know what you're talking
Do you
about.
happen to
Like it's
machine firearms?
Understand. Oh,
Yes, I do. This one currently is my last one I made myself.
The lady in white.
If you've seen the one that Hannah carries around, that is one of my older designs.
Lady in white with a pink hair.
Oh, interesting. Yes, I have seen hers. In that case, if I ever do need to arm them, maybe I'll come to you.
By guessing.
My workers, that is.
We do sell civilian versions, obviously less power than the hunter rifles and the hunter handguns that we carry around. But they will do in a jiffy.
If you can still have different numbers, then
right.
you can get different things, but
Of course, if our business ventures go a little better, I could always slip you some special cargo.
Misty Chips just yelled for your name.
Off of
But
my
he yelled
family
fire,
name.
so I thought there was a fire. So he's right there.
Thinking about.
Yeah, hi. Well, I see it. It would have gotten hurt. Hi, what's up?
Unbelievable.
So,
All right, well, fair enough.
I hear you put in extra effort on your test too.
We're based out of Camp Kari, or rather, I suppose it's Kari Town now.
All right, we did it. Easy, easy.
Ah.
Yes, we have more.
I'll look it up. Is it new?
Just west of Noria, actually the most stable settlement on the island now, technically.
Ah, yes, Noria. Been there only a few times for certain odd jobs here and there, but yes. I'll make certain to look it up, and I'll leave my card, huh?
Sure.
Good. Lots of business ventures to be looking forward to then. I'll let you get back to your number finding since you seem to be in the need of it. I wish you luck, though.
I've been good.
There it is.
So are we supposed to stay in these groups for now, or what are we supposed to
Yes. I think we're supposed to stay in our groups. That's the only thing I really think of right now. And then we're just kind of making sure we have everyone for a group ride.
So far,
One of our
nothing.
boys.
You look like you came out of some back alley in Saigon.
You're not completely off. I was recently working in a back alley, except it was more of a hunt mission.
Oh.
Sometimes shades need to be put back in their place, where they belong.
So, I'm hesitant to ask because I don't want to miss the action, but I kind of need to use the restroom. But every time I do that, something bad happens or I miss something.
I know, right? It's really weird. It's like, oh, maybe this whole place would just come down and the singular bathroom's just the only one that survived. You just walk out the bathroom and everything's just gone.
And everything's literally on fire, you know?
Yeah, everything's just on fire.
But don't scream.
I think we've gone everyone that I know of.
Probably good.
Yeah, we have like 4 people in our group.
Oh, found another one. Hmm?
Is everyone else up for?
Where?
Yes, Chips.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, Chips is our number. And then we have... I don't know where she went. I don't think I ever got her name. I did great. I'm doing great. Purple dress.
Can't miss her. At least she has something that stands out.
That very helps.
You know what? I'm gonna chance it. Hold the line.
You want to chance it?
I'll be back.
I'm holding.
Chips!
Oh, I guess I'm holding the line now. I can't move. Shit.
You'd think she would notice a "I have to pee" run, but she's following him. Oh well.
You'd be very surprised. The academy's just massive, so seeing someone running away is like not being able to see them again for hours.
Interesting. So the academy, huh? It's pretty large to house all of you. How many is there?
Overall, there are 4 different types of squads, and counting the 5th one, which I'm in. That is Gallant, Vanguard, Art and Veil, and Ignis. Each normally have housing of 5 to 6, but recently it's been kind of up and down.
Ah, quite the large gathering, I guess.
Alright, I have found one of our teammates.
Yes! Chips went to go to the bathroom, so we lost one. I had to hold the line.
Chips? Oh, that's his name. Alright.
Yeah.
I haven't caught anybody's name, just
Would you like some Chardonnay?
Chardonnay? How strong is it?
Type of wine.
Not very. You can probably drink a few.
Strongest.
Then I'm gonna have to say no. I have a very heavy immune system with it.
Should we play the game and figure out what our numbers are?
Of course.
I'll pick some.
You'll have to take it off the tray. My hands are full.
My number is how many hours out within a day.
Oh.
Ring any bells?
I'll pass so
Every time I
far.
drink, it doesn't do
Appreciate it.
anything.
Oh, thank you, but thank you.
Have a good evening.
Great. So we have nearly a good decent amount.
I have seen that gentleman over there quite by himself for a while. I'm not sure if he's found his group yet or not. Isn't that... He looks quite similar to Mason.
Yes, he is Mason. He's in his Art and Veil attire.
I wonder if he's found his group yet. He was standing off by himself for quite a while.
I think he was talking to someone from his group. I think.
Oh, I see.
Before or I'm not sure if he's with this group now.
Oh, I just don't know who to talk to. It's so nerve-wracking. Oh.
Yeah, that is quite the loud one, huh?
Would you like any bread while we wait for the food to be set?
I'm completely fine, but thank you for the offer.
I'm good for now. I appreciate it.
Bread and wine. Wow, how classy.
Hart, I think I'll go ask him. Just making sure.
Let's see. Stragglers, right? Stragglers.
Mm-hmm.
Green skin, huh?
She's really nice. She's a shy. And she's called Flora. And she really is. But try not to point out stuff.
Subtlety is my specialty, but intrigue sometimes takes over.
I can agree with that. Not a lot of people here really like other creatures being here.
Look, everything has its place. At least everything should have a chance to coexist. And those that cannot, well, that's when the hunters move in.
Worst case scenario, you can always get Hogan. But I'm not sure how this will be.
Let's find out whose number is in the triple digits, right? That's all I need to ask to start. And if it's a no, then I leave. You said her name was Flora, yes?
Yes.
And we shall
Very
see.
shy.
I will be gentler. Hello.
Mr. Cortez. Would you happen to be part of a group right now?
I would not be denying one, yes. However, it's well over the drinking age.
So is mine. I'll be stealing someone else's riddle for this one. Count the number of leaves on 11 of the luckiest clovers.
Ah, yes. Mine is more of a... My aunt's recently adopted a bunch of Dalmatians, and she's thinking about adding 9 more.
Oh, I see. Unfortunately, that's definitely not my number.
Yes, it's quite high, isn't it? Same to you.
My brother and I, he seems less lax about this, but I'm determined to win.
Last time I slid around, I slipped forward about 3 minutes.
This is ridiculous.
So, I will go help Miss Vivina understand the hieroglyph. She was worried.
I believe your classmate Misty told me your name was Flora, yes? Hmm. So, for this number game, higher number or a lower number? Hmm? Higher. Let's say, if you were to give it your all, and then give it a little bit extra, is that about the price range? Hmm?
Can have amount of leaf of 4 trophies.
Oh, your number is high, but mine is greater, unfortunately. However, the redhead standing over there sounds like she is also in your number range.
Me as Calvin.
Yeah, totally.
Hmm.
That's good.
Interesting little familiar, but on the games topic, higher number or lower number?
Yes.
I'm a deck of cards plus its suit.
Quite the high number, however, mine is a little more about giving it your all and adding a little extra.
With the whatchamacallit and the steamship.
Unfortunate.
Yes, it seems so. I'm wondering how many
This is
people
not a familiar.
actually... No? Interesting.
No. Excuse me.
Of course. This is becoming more and more a challenge.
Oh, are they cross allied? Is Joseph okay?
I'm not sure.
Oh, he went with you guys, I think, didn't he?
Oh, wait, the group is actually with your number. Yes.
Sounds like whatchamacallit's happening.
Wait, are we supposed to get with our groups now?
Oh, I hope it's a horse.
I think so. Yeah, let's go with that.
Half of us.
Do we have everyone? A couple of wallflowers?
I could run over and grab them real quick.
Be quick about it.
No, you're in our group, right? Aren't you? Yes. Okay.
Now I'm wondering if we
The gentlemen in red, were they in our group as well?
should have been looking at the bigger groups. Maybe half of our group is actually together and we just separated.
I know that Chips is currently still in the bathroom, so that's why it's probably not.
Silence your tongue. We have everything ready to go. Thank you, my dear.
Alright, if you can make sure you're in your group. I imagine you all pretty much are. Okay. Zachary, what is your group's number?
I hope it is 16.
Is that everyone? Good. Okay. Rex, what is your number?
21. And this is the group of 5.
Everyone?
with me?
5? Okay. Was there that many for 16?
Yes.
Oh, we're gonna have to do some adjusting. Oh, what's your number, Hoshi?
56.
56. So is that the 5 of you?
We're missing
Oh,
one.
the 4 of you. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Neurali, what is your group's number?
10.
Is that everyone?
Because we're all 10.
Lisa.
All right. You're right. All right, Leanda. What is your group's number? Is that all of you?
Is it too late to request update?
Are you good? Okay.
Just finally
There's another.
Oh. Oh.
You already asked
Oh.
Okay, he's here. Great.
Is that a problem?
It is a
Of
feeling.
course. All right, and people that found their group first, what is your number? Captain?
We are 24, and Miss Esme is currently resting in the restroom.
Great, excellent. We're the group that goes all day. And yours?
110.
Oh my, dude, that's a difficult one. Congratulations.
I do believe we have one member that is seeking the restroom at the moment.
Yeah,
Excellent,
Chips is
but everything is
taking a
everyone
moment.
is numbered, so it should be alright.
That sounds savvy.
Alright. Well,
She usually
that
is.
was the first part of the game. Now within your teams, you get to compete with each other, not with each other's team, with against each other teams. The next game is a game of wits. If you could separate a little bit, so I can have.
You won the last game.
Zachary, can you move your
Great,
group a
another
little bit
game out.
aside?
Use my brain.
So I think our team
Uh,
Just hope I don't have to do math.
Me either. I am not in the mood.
I'm never in the mood to do math.
Hold on.
We're gonna win the entire thing, guys. Don't worry about it.
Math isn't
These other
so
groups
bad.
don't know what
ask for confirmation here.
Depends on who you ask.
We're gonna have a battle
Okay,
of wits.
if
or
I
something
have
like
one
that.
of you volunteer to go to that team and another of you
Thank you.
volunteer to go to the 110 team.
I can speak.
You have a
Over here.
Sarah?
I'll volunteer.
You got one? I was actually gonna say okay, okay, good, Mason. With
Lots of water.
I would just seem the impression that
Alright.
she needs to rest.
Hey, we have a wild Mason on our team.
Stand beautifully around.
Lovely to see you again so soon.
Is a game of wits.
Told you I'd see you again.
On the
Wasn't
line
supposed
is
to
a
be
team.
here at this point. I was pretty sure he wasn't coming.
But only one team will receive it. Not an actual genie's wish. It's like
Okay, I was
what
gonna
it
say.
was. It's like what the auction kind of was.
Fair enough.
Mm.
Alright. Okay. Each team will receive a riddle. They will collectively confer and either present an answer or decide to pass the riddle to the next team. If they pass the riddle, the team receives a strike. If they answer correctly, they also receive a strike. 3 strikes and the team is out. And the team last standing will receive a genie's wish. Does that make sense?
Fair enough. His wish.
Interesting.
Not an actual genie's wish.
They're being playful.
The Hartball gives
it is
a
a-
genie's wish each year. It's
It
actually
is
one
a
of our
wish that you
gifts.
ask, particularly of our family, and you have to be careful with your wording, as in legends you are to be with a genie. Oh, right. I'm sure it'll be fine. Anyway, great. We'll start
Ryder
with,
doesn't do that for nothing. That's concerning.
Mrs. Stark's team. Not Mrs. Stark's team. Captain Silver's team. Excuse me. Alright, so no, that's not good. Right.
What are you doing? Pulling that button? That was in the height of the darkness.
Remember how I said you started
I cannot fight.
So yes, we are against other teams. So we have the only strategy we really have is so
Imagine a
if
game.
we get a riddle we do not know. If we take a risk and answer wrong, we get a strike.
Oh boy.
It would be smarter to pass on a difficult riddle if we are super stuck.
Do something else.
Should we do some sort of like weird for
It's not math.
Well, I suppose I should better prepare myself if I ever manage to come to another event such as this.
Ryder's making me uncomfortable.
Hmm?
Would any of you be interested in 1669 aged Federation wine Whiskey mix. It's in a giant jug.
69 what?
That's perfect for me. Just pour me a couple of them.
Oh, all right.
If I can get your...
We have to solve a riddle, apparently.
110.
Oh?
Every riddle sends it to the next group. First group that gets it wrong or sends it to the other group and they get it right gets a strike. After 3 strikes, we're out.
Oh, shit.
Okay. For your group is
I'll take that one, thank you.
what has one eye but cannot see.
Fair enough.
You could just leave that there. I think I have an idea, brother.
Sorry.
Close enough. Good, I wasn't the only one.
You confer and I'll be able to come back.
Alright.
Yes.
It's a good one, yeah.
Well,
Why?
Hannah, it's not going to be what I'm thinking of. So
I was going to say
we gotta.
I was going to say a cyclops with its eye poked out, but that doesn't seem very right.
No, that is the first thing that would make most logical sense.
Well, it's what has. Is it what has one eye?
One eye, like maybe they talk about a letter
choices
and
for
like
me.
a word has that
Tornado.
one eye, not.
What do you guys think of a tornado?
Tornado does have an eye. So does a storm.
Storm or a needle?
Oh, would it be storm?
A needle. That is also,
Makes a lot more
yes.
sense.
But it might
see,
be
storm
storm.
doesn't really have an eye. Not all storms have eyes. It's
But
an eye
does
of a storm,
the-
yes, but not all storms have eyes.
Yes, but if we were going with a simple riddle, it would be the eye of the storm, as the saying goes.
And this is why I
I
fail
mean-
classes.
As the gentleman next to me had stated, you could also have a word that has an eye in it, as it would still be something that has an eye, but that could be many words. Thank you, but many words could have such a thing. So it's very... quite a predicament.
Well,
I
I
do
mean,
like the eye of the
the
storm.
orientation also fits. I have an eye but cannot see.
Well, a blind cyclops.
That's what I mentioned earlier, yes.
And I'm the rogue hunter.
Going off
Okay.
of the previous riddle over there, and their answer was a comb. Could just be mundane objects. So my guess is go with the eye of the needle.
A needle.
I'm not. I definitely wish to go with the storm instead. I feel like the phrase is much more
My
commonly
vote
used.
is for storm.
An eye of the tiger. Well, they could see.
They have 2 eyes as well, not just one.
Point.
Well, it has to be a group consensus. Whatever we like. You know.
I'll go with you guys. I back all of you. I
I
trust
go
you.
with...
Get me that A.
Get to me that A.
Leave that
Not the
A.
studious type, huh?
It's very concerning.
You're more of a group project kind of person.
In quite some time.
Sure, we can go with that.
For a little bit longer.
I'm all for storm.
Yes, I'm storm as well.
I guess
All
we can
right.
do Storm then. Storm is okay? Yeah.
I believe we are in a group consensus, yes.
Sure.
Either way,
So what do we win?
Well,
Do we get
if
a
we...
massage from Miss Hanu herself?
I mean, if that's what you want to ask, but whoever team is not knocked out at the end of it, we get a genie's wish, which is just talk for asking anything of the hearts. So yes, you could definitely ask for that.
I gotta think there. I gotta go. You guys know what you're gonna wish for?
Possibly.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Miss, what happened to your face?
Alright. What is your guess? Your consensus?
We came to a group conclusion, and we choose storm.
I will say that wasn't the answer, but I will accept it because it makes sense. It matches in the riddle, so I will accept it. The answer written was a needle.
Needle.
Oh.
Ah, mundane objects.
Alright, I'm
You were right on your
next
hunch.
time. That's it. We're done. Very similar, yes. So I will accept it.
I'm gonna be honest, I've never heard of a eye of a needle.
The eye of the
Then
needle
again, I don't
is the
sew.
hole that sits at the top of it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that what that is?
I understand.
Interesting.
It's just, I don't sew, so yeah. A little bit.
My mom taught me.
Yeah,
Not too much.
not my forte.
It's the only reason I know.
I mean, I could fix patches, but that's about it. You know? Can't.
Gotta start somewhere.
I can make a pillow. I can make a pillow. I can make a fluffy pillow.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is art.
over here?
For the most part, yes.
Thank you.
I'm enjoying yours.
Yeah, putting us up against our own minds on these spots.
I do truly feel sorry for the ones that have already started drinking. That must be terrible.
Wait, there's drinks?
Yes, any of the maids and butlers, you can ask them.
They took me on a tour and I didn't get a drink?
Personally.
We've already met it tonight here, dear. But it's good to see you. I have no idea what you're
My mother raised me well.
I beg your pardon, Mrs. Hart. I'm always showing my manners, aren't I?
Oh dear, I wasn't speaking about you specifically. And you too?
Hello. If you wish.
No, you lady first.
Alright. I am, ladies first. Yes. My name is Mercedes Walsh, a member of the Walsh family, a subfamily of the McDonald's from Bristol. It's lovely to meet you. Thank you for allowing me to attend this wonderful ball.
Oh, the pleasure's all mine. And might I say, beautiful gown. Love the robes. Thank you. And you, my good sir.
I am
I mean, I won, but I didn't like.
Harlan, from the Whitlock family. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too. And this one?
Misty Flame, I am a student from Ascension Academy.
Ah! Are you one of my daughter's friends?
Yeah. Pleasure's all mine.
I'm going to continue making my rounds.
The game, and I told him that Chips is playing, and I kept losing it.
Take care.
Everyone pay attention to the front. We're gonna make this one wrong answer out. Your group is out. And I'm gonna make these a little bit more difficult.
Can we still pass then? Or does it pass become out too?
No passing because apparently, like,
We're gonna get that horse.
We're too smart.
Anyway.
Looks like lightning round.
Slowly go.
Both hands.
Okay, but I'm gonna let you confer.
She had to
I will
step
tell
out
you
for a
all
moment.
different riddles and let you confer with them before I come back.
No half measures in this.
Should we move to a different
Alright.
location?
No
or
half
just stay
measures.
here?
Only full victory.
And I will repeat them as much as necessary. Oh yes, I just started.
I'm back.
Two in a
Welcome
corner.
back.
One in a room.
Plus, we'll just hear other riddles and then
Zero in a
because we might
house,
start thinking
but
about other
one in a
riddles
shelter.
when we're supposed to focus on our.
What am I? There's two in a corner. There's one in a room.
Fair enough.
There's zero in a house.
Yeah.
There's one in a shelter.
Probably weren't liking that.
What am I?
What?
I also. Do you want to
Mm.
confer it? All right. So let's see. Okay. Poor people have it. Rich people need it. If you eat it, you die. What is it? I will repeat. Poor people have it, rich people need it. If you eat it, you die. Nothing. What is it?
It's nothing. The answer is nothing.
Do you want to confirm?
We can confer.
We'll confer.
Alright.
The rich people don't need anything.
What runs but never walks?
If you eat nothing, you die.
Murmurs but never talks. Has a bed but never sleeps. And has a mouth but never eats. I'll repeat. What runs but never walks. Murmurs but never talks. Has a bed but never sleeps. And has a mouth but never eats.
A river. I'm just waiting to hear this.
Yes, I was about to say.
I'm not giving that one.
A murmur.
We confirm it, we agree.
A stream or over there, yes.
Exactly what I was talking about.
Nothing.
Yes, correct. Well done.
For the context of this riddle, I think it's riverbed, but yes, riddle.
A river. Generalization, yes.
Yeah, I was thinking something to do with water, but yeah.
Why does it have to always come
Simplicity
to
of the
water?
nature of the last riddle.
Oh,
the last one was
already.
riddle. I don't think it was water.
What am I?
Okay, I'm glad.
I have seas but no houses.
Too many,
I have mountains but no
too much
trees.
water.
I have water.
I already been on a fucking boat, sail, big.
I know. We all have.
I'm not sure though. I'm not
You're
positive.
doing alright.
Yeah, I was making sure Ryder was okay. He seems to be fine. He's just worried about someone right now. Keeping an eye on him.
Yeah, that's the one.
He seems like he's having a good time.
Kind of map.
Yeah.
Staying around?
I like it.
Some of these riddles that I'm overhearing are much out of my
Really makes you value
Something
not
about
being
maps.
behind.
I need a big exit over here. A person who makes it has no need of it.
Yeah, it
A
does.
person who buys it has no use for it. A person who uses it can neither see it.
It also makes me value what's going on inside the bubble just the same.
I'll repeat.
It's okay. They put these lovely chips just from.
So happy for you and your small.
I don't
Just
know.
depends on where you go.
What is it? I'll be right back.
City
No,
building
it's just that I like that even in houses I can easily
This
see.
one.
That's why I was thinking maybe something related to that.
Good memories.
Yes, I know. That's the thing that could possibly disprove the map one. That's why I'm like,
Cool part's good. Cool part's bad.
Yes, you can.
Nothing else comes to mind.
I am not going to say what I was thinking.
That's moving.
You missed the last riddle. We guessed immediately.
Supposed to finally join the party.
Oh shit.
Depends on how deep
But they do show them something.
Took him a while.
The answer was nothing.
I wish I got that one. It kind of sounds like a
Alright. Your answer? Wait, yeah, your answer. Do you want me to repeat?
Go ahead.
I do think you're on the right track.
Good answer. It's a river.
But no trees,
Yeah,
cities,
well
but
done.
interesting homes and lakes that obviously
I feel like we were given
I think so.
with what you said, yes. So
It makes perfect sense.
it's a map.
Excellent. That's the correct.
Oh, but you get the map.
So you don't number of ways considering that most people are still in this thing.
I sensed to Linux be upset that we got that one.
I think no, just that we got the answer right and that we know everyone else's answers too.
Oh, I'm sorry you didn't. The more you say, the more you
One team down.
it's a carbon. Sorry. I'm afraid you're out.
Oh, that's fucked up. Oh, pretty funny.
I don't know, I wish for anyway.
take a break.
That one was easy.
Well, one less competition, huh?
Yeah.
Same. Feel free to.
Too bad that we lost though.
What's so bad yourself? For all the cards.
But I feel I am fine.
My goodness.
Bless your soul, but I think I've maintained my girlish figure.
I suppose he is quite slender.
I didn't say anything about my attire, excuse you.
His figure.
Oh, figure.
You're quite
Okay.
slender. I suppose.
Alright, we've eliminated 2 teams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left to go. Alright.
Oh boy.
Might actually have to think about something.
How
Okay.
little you use me or how much you use me, you change me every month. What am I? No matter how little or how much you use me, you change me every month. What am I? Oh, good.
Calendar?
Anyone like a big one?
You know, this is also a quiet blessing because I don't like
Also,
perfect.
be careful how loud you answer other questions for other players.
Right. Sorry.
Cosmically, yes.
It's not the need to apologize to me.
Very much.
It's another kind of literal one.
Just a word of advice.
Well, to my
Princess has always been very soft-spoken.
Do we get extra points for answering their riddles?
Also, they're
Lie to the
I'm starting to trust you.
Not sure.
Oh my god.
It's one of the most trustworthy people I have ever met. And that is sincere.
I'll second that.
Not so at all.
I have glowing reviews from my peers.
Sorry, evil thoughts, don't worry about it.
Next question.
Right. Hopefully not the
I have branches,
part of the
trunk, or leaves. What am I?
You're not a part of it.
Branches, but no fruit,
Alright.
trunk, or leaves. What am I?
I thought she
Right?
said, you know, all
What? Yeah, branches and a business. Okay. If your uncle's sister is not your aunt, what relation is she to you? If your uncle's sister is not your aunt, then what relation is she to you?
I believe I already know this one.
What is yours?
Alright.
I believe it's.
I guess the river would make the most sense.
Hold on.
I didn't know that
I would never say there's a branch.
Ready for your
So good job.
riddles from Jonk. Let's go.
Anything like that always gets me.
I'm not. Hold on, I need to. Okay. What is heavier, a ton of bricks or a ton of feathers? I'll leave that.
They both weigh a ton.
Yes.
I don't know if that one was supposed to be a little bit insulting, but okay. No problem. No problem.
We'll just wait till they come back around if you want to.
On to the next round, I guess.
I feel like they're giving us. I feel like they're giving us rather easy ones, and then they're going to hit us with like the worst one that they have right again.
You think so?
They're going to swing for the fence.
That's a possibility.
Listen, I was stuck at the stepsister one. You know what I mean?
That one was easy.
That stepsister one?
I was a joke on you.
It was.
It's a good joke.
That is what they call a little too close to home, huh?
Keeping it in the family.
I've always been fond of it. It's always
Something about what are you doing, stepbrother? Or something like that? That phrase used a lot.
Where have you been looking up? I'm concerned.
You've been having a lot of conversations with Big G back home, bro.
I've just overheard the phrase. It has to do with this sort of family thing, right? We're talking about stepsisters. I was just repeating a phrase I heard about stepbrothers.
Understand.
Wait,
Not quite sure what the
this is the
context.
RP thing I've been hearing about.
Oh,
What are you country?
this better not be. That's cringy. This better not be your tea.
What?
Listen, everyone's got a fantasy.
What?
Oh god. Okay, let's just answer the question.
What is the answer? My goodness.
Yes.
Don't.
The answer is that they both play a ton.
Yes, I'm glad you got it. I was worried about that one for you.
See, I told you it was insulting.
Now I do believe that is some shade.
I feel that's a little biased.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone.
That's a little biased. That's a little biased.
I come with a little baggage, a little bit of a history.
You answered the question.
Well, it goes to show you how much she pushed me on
You
the scale.
too, huh?
Look, man, I don't. Wow, man. The
I had a few
bar.
rocks on the way down, according to her
Oh,
scale.
this is definitely something.
Oh, never mind. Hold on.
Right.
If you have
I am returning.
What a lively fun.
September, May, October.
Yes, I know.
You ever have to,
I wanna burn a house down. That could be my wish.
Sirs, madam, are any of you parched?
I am so sorry. So sorry.
Why are you sorry, sir?
What? Just don't worry about it. I needed to get that off my chest. I'm sorry.
Interesting.
What does he get up to?
Yes, sir.
Yes, a glass of water sounds delightful. Thank you.
I've had enough water for today.
All right, thank you very much. Oh yes, I'm quite sorry.
Oh,
It's okay, don't worry about it.
Do you need some?
what do you have?
I have water, tea, and wine. I have green tea and ice cream.
I'll fix some wine.
You sound like you're taking a tea break.
Thank you.
You get something.
You did something.
I'll take a tea if you wouldn't
You
mind.
did nothing.
Why can't I manage to
Thank you.
Normally people apologize
There's
when.
something worth apologizing for.
Yeah,
conscience. It's for your conscience. It's
Thank you.
A lot of times can be very self-serving.
I don't know how you made apologizing sound greedy, but good job, I guess.
Yeah.
Wow. You know. Man, wow, this water.
Good water again.
This is great water. Yep. This is wonderful British water and refreshment. It's so good.
You know what else is refreshing? Oh,
What?
boiling water. There you go.
Oh, that's fast.
Now you can go ask for a bag for tea,
Oh my god, yes! You can see now. Okay.
Yes, water for the thirsty folk. in
Bad idea.
Yep, stay thirsty, my friends. Stay
Stay thirsty.
I'm doing good. I'm currently free for today.
Wait,
It shouldn't be hard in a room full of so many elven folk.
There's still zero.
Alright.
Did you see the? What did you see the?
Oh. What do you throw out when you want to use it? Take in when you don't want to use it. What do you throw out when you want to use it, but take in when you don't want to use it? I'll be back.
Chips.
We got our answer.
You have to wait till she comes back around.
No, I don't. I get my answers now.
I don't know. A carpet?
Trash can?
Oh, trash.
Very eager.
A trash can.
Well, no, because
Garbage
we-
can.
well, Garbage can. I was going to say a rope or something.
You take out when you want to use it.
You throw out the rope.
Sorry.
You throw out when you want to use it.
You take it in when you don't want to use it.
Could be a rope.
Now throw me.
You're right,
You know,
so it has to be
throw-
retractable of some sort. Good point.
Yes.
Would it be a line?
Line
A
of rope.
fishing line.
Hmm.
That, yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
A net?
A net.
Net would work too, but
Net,
see,
a
a lot
line.
of work for this.
And yes, a lot of things too.
Was there a hint in there? Was a specific word that was used?
No, it's
Let's see how these things work.
Can we have the riddle one more time?
Yes. What do you throw out when you want to use it, but take in when you don't want to use it? I'll be back.
The net does sound most correct, I guess, on that one.
Yeah, I guess if you're looking at terminology, because you don't reel in. Well, you can reel in that, but.
Technically speaking.
I need your final answer.
No, we don't got it, so let's just go with it. That's all we got, right? Yep.
You guys are in consensus.
I mean, all or nothing at this point, right?
I still think it's a robot. I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, they all work.
Mhm.
Rope, line, net, they're all kind of similar. Line?
What?
Rope, line, net.
It was an anchor.
Oh, an anchor.
That works.
That works.
Makes
yeah.
sense.
There's so many.
Alright, we're down to 3 teams.
Close enough, I guess.
In the sentence, so.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, you know what? Not,
Well, there's an anchor attached to the end of most ropes or chains, whatever.
Take in.
I guess a winch when you take it up.
Well, I think we're working this fast, right?
Yes. Now we can go bug people. Yes.
Where would one go?
Are they done?
Is there a specific spot where you should go? Or no?
Probably the mixture of people.
Right.
Hello, Chief. Hello. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good and looking good. What do you do for summer?
I've been being questioned by the cross-eyed forces.
Oh yeah, you got arrested.
I'm sorry, what? They arrested you? What kind of cuffs did they use? I'm actually interested.
Huh?
You got arrested? Questioned by the forces?
They think they thought I could be dangerous or something. I don't know why.
You're totally dangerous, Hoshi. Oh my god. I'm terrified. Oh god. Oh.
I wouldn't accept any hunts against you, no. I would deny it. Too dangerous.
Oh my god. Dangerous.
I would never win. I wouldn't even stake my pride on that. Nope, wouldn't even attempt it.
I'm going to ask a question, and you will have 30 seconds to confer and to give me the correct answer. Alright? Lightning round. Alright, I will start with... Alright.
Oh no, absolutely no.
A plane crashed between the border of France and Belgium. Where were were the survivors
Where?
buried? I will repeat, a plane crashed between the border of France and Belgium.
What are those?
Where were the survivors
Foreign
buried?
places, probably.
I will go through, ask everyone.
Probably somewhere in hell.
and then
I heard there's a lot of weird places in hell.
So confirm.
Ryder told me a lot about it. There's a place in hell called Britain.
Thank you very much. I need to go somewhere.
Do you guys know what a plane is?
Sorry.
I've never heard of
A
that. A plane. I said a plane earlier for one of the riddles. Yeah.
Aren't they the wooden things? The wooden things that you...
The wooden thing?
Yeah, the wooden things.
The
that
wooden
stick.
thing.
You sit and, you know, it's got like...
What? Yeah, we're not supposed to,
No.
Where's France? Where's Belgium?
I need your answer.
So how are you liking your life up
How many people do you think you could roll up in this carpet? Ever rolled yourself up in a carpet before?
Why is that? You guys!
I don't know.
Come on! It's okay.
Did you mess it up?
They failed, yeah.
That one is your time.
Alright, what is your answer?
That's alright, you guys. You guys have a weird one anyways.
I will huff and puff
That is
and
9.
blow your house down.
The answer is 9.
You guys are okay. Seriously, 'cause I don't even know what a plane is.
Yeah, I don't know what a plane is, nor do I know what France
I don't know what a
and
plane
Belgium
is.
I don't know, but I missed the part where they said where were the survivors. Like a plane? Like a, you know, like
Oh, that was like the whole
material
question at
plane?
the end.
Is that what they mean? Yeah. Like one of the planes?
Thing was just
That's probably what they mean.
Yeah.
Think on the story, and I missed the last part.
Alright.
Gotcha.
Now,
I enjoy being able to flex that
the both of you get a use with. You'll have to do what you choose to do with this. Please ask us at the end of the night, okay?
Man. You guys. Frickin'
So you've been learning.
master.
Zach,
Now we
you
don't get
wouldn't
out
have
of
been
bed.
able to figure it out.
You know what I would have wished for? A chair.
Zach, you wouldn't have
Would have
been able
wished
to
for a
figure it out.
chair. God. And now you fucked me out of a chair. Now you have to stand for the whole night.
That was a bit of fun.
Oh no!
Probably 3 or 4 more hours.
People seeing that the family craft.
That's a crazy idea right there.
Have you checked the rooms upstairs?
I very much enjoyed the game.
Are we able to check? But I'm not sure. Yes, of course. Please do. Yeah. Please go for it. Stairs.
Oh, we're heading upstairs. I can sit down fine.
If you want, yeah.
Sit down, I'm not actually sitting down.
I'm pleased to suggest an evening. Yeah, someone
We had a difficult one. It talked about planes and stuff we shouldn't know about. It's alright though. Oh, I heard that one. Yeah.
I should have asked that when he asked the riddle. What's a plane? I kind of want to slide down the stairs again like I did last year. Kind of fun.
Do you want to?
safe?
I did that too. It was fun. No, it's not safe, but it's fun.
I think we got in trouble.
I didn't get in trouble. I didn't get caught.
They're after our neck as well, so we don't have any other choice but to fight back rather than attempt
Now
to
that that game's over.
since most of the time there have been
So,
reasonable
chit chat, figuring out what to do now.
see that there are those like yourself
Hello.
who
Hey.
are willing to
Oh, hi.
be civil and
Hi.
talk with
How'd you do?
So if you're, I got one. Okay. If your
rather than
uncle's
outright.
sister
Oh no,
is
no.
not your aunt, what else could she be? Just. If your uncle's sister is not your aunt, what else can she be?
I agree with that.
I need both of you
we have a moment,
And please don't say
Definitely not a
cousin.
plane.
God damn it. We had a question. We had a question about planes, and we don't know what that is.
You know what a plane is?
What the fuck?
Of existence?
Belgium?
France?
You know the plane?
Is there a place in the
Or
north called
Belgium?
Belgium?
Or France?
Is it related to bagels?
France. I swear there's a place in France that's in the north, right?
You know France?
Think,
Wait,
right?
you know France?
Yeah.
We don't have France.
I know who? Wait, isn't that where
You
the
are
with the naked monkeys?
Where? What is Britain?
That's in hell. Britain. No, I said Britain. That's the place in hell. That's why I did.
Yes, he did.
Did I get
He came here to point out that.
You remember a while back? Did I?
Yeah, you were
Got
definitely a
taller.
lot smaller.
Okay.
Yeah, but you're like
There's a lot of people back there.
higher than my knee now.
Is that referring to be like?
Oh no,
I guess I got like.
referring to one of the
got it.
The food's right up here. It's pretty decent.
More stairs? You have to tell Hannah.
This is you're not even halfway up. There's like a botanical garden through a library at the very top. It's kind of romantic. Has anyone caught your eye was that the one that pulled you aside at the beginning? There's a couple redheaded.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
fair enough. Okay. I think the food's this way.
All right.
Is this where you're picking, Ryder?
Might as well. I like to sit where the least attention
I could
is
save a
not
seat
on
for
me.
Esme and Misty if they end up sitting here then. Or actually, I'll sit on your side. All right.
Do you miss the dinner?
No, you're just in time.
think they've started yet.
Ah, punctual and punctual. Is this where everyone sits? Do we get our own seats?
Well,
Do we
we're
get an assigned seat? Is my name on
I
it?
think we get to
Regardless,
pick.
I would
don't
like a
see any
seat.
names. Dang it.
I'm taking the seat home with me.
Why not?
Please take a seat.
Fair enough.
It's fine.
Feel free.
Anyways, would you like me to tell you our riddle that we got wrong?
I got to the second to last round. It was bullshit, I tell you. It was rigged.
It's fine. I made us lose right away because I overthought it. It didn't seem like a riddle.
That was the problem.
So what was yours?
Anyways,
then?
yes. Why don't you tell it? That's yours.
Oh, mine one. Okay, so 3 is the company, 4 is no, 2 is a company, 4 is 3 is a crowd. What's 4 and 5? My answer was their numbers because they weren't stated as anything, or they could be 45. But the answer
Yeah.
was 9. You plus them together.
It was that's where it gets tricky. Ours, if you can say it, it was
Ours had
too simple.
the opposite problem, right? The
Hey,
riddle
man,
was
you've been
you go
staring
into a
at me
room,
for quite
there's a
some
match,
time.
candle, kerosene lamp, and fireplace. What do you light first? Of course, I thought
Not
immediately
s-
ah,
on
the
your
match.
mind?
You may intend
Not
to light the
really,
other
so
things,
to
but you have
speak.
to light the match first. Then we
Just,
thought about
you know.
it, like, oh, if it's a riddle, perhaps it's a sillier or more romantic answer. You light the room first. No, my answer was right. It was the match the whole time. It was just logic.
You're coughing at us in a dramatic way. I'm assuming you have something to say.
Yes, honored guests. Tonight we'll be serving you a side of mutton with paprika, and it will be delivered to you.
Oh boy.
cooked.
Glad Misty's not here. Her pet's named Paprika, so she probably would
Barely
thought
know.
we're eating her.
Man.
Yeah.
And what is
Pet
paprika?
chicken.
Are they a dog?
A pet chicken.
Chicken.
Why don't the
Chicken
bald
named paprika.
thing-
All right.
Yes.
Why don't the bald thing serve cheesy bacons around here?
You could always ask.
Why don't they? It's a
If his
good
mom
question.
asks, does he try the strawberry bread?
I suppose you want to go for something the more extravagant.
Oh my, that is
And then
rather
just
huge.
have it.
That is an
Fair
entire
enough.
thing of bread.
A lot of bread.
You're staring at me again. What is it?
You're sitting across from me. Where else do you want me to really look?
As well as drinks.
I'm not staring at my partner.
Fair enough.
That is.
The hell?
Oh gosh.
There's no one there.
Who ordered the fine prime tomato jambalaya?
Tomato jambalaya.
Yes.
I'm trying to save
A
the
lovely
season.
thing.
A vegetable medley.
Interesting.
I don't know who ordered it,
Would
but
you
I'd
be
love to try
interested
it.
in our fine?
You should,
Oh, yes,
you
of
should
course.
try, brother.
Assorted vegetables.
Here you are. Yes, you can dip the bread with that. It'll taste lovely with your meal.
Hey, what's here, lady?
Thank you.
ordered this one.
I'll take it. That looks great. Thank you very much.
Need a place to sit down?
Was anyone interested in some chicken and vegetables?
No, I'll take that. Thank you very much.
Well, you know what? You're in luck. Because, unfortunately,
Appreciate it.
this seat here is taken. So,
Bye,
I'll
here.
tell you what.
Please enjoy.
By your future partner.
I have a partner.
Oh,
Yeah, my girlfriend will be sitting there in a bit.
You said you still like to stare at your partner.
I'll
so
tell you
now
what,
need a partner to sit in that chair.
Yeah.
You
my
and
girlfriend
I,
will be sitting there in a moment.
sit together, right?
Well, that's your partner.
Well, she could be yours too, if you want.
Trade partner.
Anyway,
Oh, I see.
Misty.
What the fuck did I walk
I just
into?
fu-
I'm concerned.
Nothing.
All right,
he
here.
wishes to share you with me, my dear.
I'll,
Yeah. She's waiting for her partners down. I figured
I
I'd say.
Thank you.
just my seat for you. Yes. Here. Hey.
Don't you dare! If
Esme-
I'll be so proud
What?
of you if you do it. Oh, never mind. Continue.
I was just gonna say, if this seat
Thank
is
you,
now
appreciate
reserved for
it.
Esme.
Seat taken.
It's reserved for Esme.
You know,
However,
next time,
my food
Ryder,
is not.
You gotta take your napkin and clean off your and be like your seat.
Oh yes.
Stainless.
Rex, I am never listening to you about that again.
Fair enough. That's not the last or first time. I can't believe he just. So we're gonna. Are we gonna tell Esme that he saved him?
A soup starter, please grab your
Yeah,
own
I
bowls
can where Esme is. I haven't.
Plus, I know
seen her
someone
for
else is
a
probably
bit.
just gonna sit down there. Actually, you're right. I haven't
Okay.
seen her for a while. Was she even in the riddle game? Actually, you were in Esme's group,
No,
if
she
I
wasn't.
remember. The pink-haired woman.
Yes, I was in Esme's group.
Did she leave, or is she still here? Did you happen to see her?
She hanged her head in shame and hung herself for losing.
She's already a little complicated.
Some bread.
But okay.
That
Surely,
really
I
is
hope
kind
you're
of
exaggerating,
complicated.
sister.
Well, she
Huh.
can't.
Yes,
well,
that is not
she's
here
a
yet.
goat. She's not a. Well, Esme's already dead technically, so.
Yeah,
But
she
anyways.
just do it.
Wait, what?
So what's up with her hair? Why is it pink?
Wow, she's a ghost.
Why
and
is
that's
your
just
hair
apparently her
green,
hair color.
Why
Could be the
is
same
your
reason.
eyes
I
I don't
different,
think we should
brother?
ask questions about hair
My
color
color is-
specifically of
my-
all the things to ask questions
Her hair
about.
could be that color because of the same reason mine's that color.
Yes, her hair color is the most
Why is
pressing
your hair that
issue in
color?
that sentence.
Well, the more you drink Evershine wine, eventually the color kind of bleeds into your hair, and you just look like that. And I drink it like
See, I told you,
religion.
sister.
It's my
That's
faith.
why it's been happening.
Have your attention really quickly.
Yes.
Later down here. While you are dining with us this evening, if there is any problem with your food, your wine, or drink, if something is not to your satisfactory, come to me. Do I understand?
Fair enough.
As per usual, Mrs.
I
Hart.
can do the big
Madam! Oh, after her.
Now, come in.
How much spice do you have?
I'll try to get the name down, but
Repeat, my dear?
some bad with names.
How much spice do you have? Do you have like?
Would you
be
Yeah, quite a bit. Would you like something?
chicken or the steak?
Yeah.
What would you like, sweetheart?
I would have the steak as well.
A steak with every single spice that you have.
Now then, this way, right here.
All right, I'll see to that one first.
Very well.
She just wants it really spicy, ma'am. Thank you. Like peppers
I
and all that.
understand
Enjoy
you. I
that
got it.
dish out of curiosity. It's
Thank
very
you.
lovely. Handmade by myself. Oh, lovely, yes. The undertones are a reminiscence of the Aeon. Yes, very
Oh,
very
a rider can now talk to the red he had his eyes on, so that was a good move on his
What is up with that?
What is this jambalaya?
Was that not obvious? He yelled at her from across the room. I don't even know the person. I can guess that.
The second he walked in, she scooped him off his feet and ran him into a corner to talk for a little bit. So apparently they hit it off.
Are they already married?
Some corn and
Not yet,
a fine taste of butter as well.
Well, that's lovely. Anyway,
Hmm.
are you enjoying your meal?
Why didn't they give
It's-
you food? They just kind of shoved it in our faces.
Pretty damn good. I will not lie. It's actually pretty good.
I don't know.
I just see you stabbing it. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm eating it, forehead. Gotta cut it.
Monsters to the core.
Cutlery is very large.
Let me get you your fork and knife.
Yes, more for
It's in portions. Oh, there's Esme. She walked into the other room down there.
Oh, fair enough.
I'm surprised you didn't go through a wall or something.
Well, she says she can, and she has done stuff like that before, but it's not as often as you think.
You know, I met Exorcist on the entry in. Did you speak with him?
Oh.
No,
she's one of our classmates.
Oh, right.
Yeah, at the academy. So she doesn't need exercise. Well, she does need exercise. She complains that she's fat all the time, actually.
I made it
when she's
really
not.
spicy.
But
yeah.
you know, if you speak about exercise, she'll
You're
hate
welcome.
you. So
I take commissions.
obviously, exorcism, same thing.
I mean, that's not really our family department, though.
Or more like
No, she
family
doesn't need
removal
exercise.
department.
We're fine.
Yeah, that would be the Cross family. They're the ones that are the Exorcist, unfortunately.
Fair enough. Oh, are you
Actually,
the hunter variety then?
it's the large lady over there. The one that your rider friend, I think, was speaking to.
Fair enough. So, does that mean are you guys? Because we got some questions why were we here, and you asked us, are we hunters or from a guild? Are you guys from a guild or hunters of some sort?
We're from a family.
Xander family. Hunter family.
Okay. Doesn't
We
seem
make
to ring
expert
any
craft
bells.
weaponry.
Fair enough. Well, what kind of weaponry? Because I am a bit of a collector for weapons, but more of the classical variety.
You're a student from the school,
yes.
correct? I think it's the school.
Yep.
I don't know, brother. We don't really sell those types of weapons.
Well, I say
Well, it would certainly depend on the CAF if they want to buy from us.
My
then it would
family
go
has
to
a
them.
militia at the vineyard, so if arms would always be helpful, possibly too.
Unfortunately, unless you're a fellow hunter, you don't really qualify under a
So it's
standard.
of that type of weaponry, so it's specialized then.
It is specialized with masters in the field.
silver-tipped land.
Yes, of course.
Fair enough.
I'm sure you would love to hear all about that.
But potentially, but perhaps
We tend to
could
only
talk about
sell
something
to
else.
other hunters. However, if you want to talk about the weaponry itself, I'm more than happy to talk about the process.
Yes, I suppose. Fair enough, but we don't have to.
Oh,
talk
he
to
loves
this.
his process.
Thank you.
Fair enough.
You know, creating it is always the most fun, but seeing it fire, that's the better part.
Do you want to?
So
they're fans
more,
of guns.
Oh, you guys are more on the firearm department then.
He's the
That's
firearm
a
department.
very
I am the
expensive-
melee department.
Yeah, very expensive stuff out there, but once they figure out how to mass reduce it, who knows what's going to happen.
excellent.
Well, that's why we are the Xander family. We keep things specific and within the family. That's why we can't give it off
Fair
to you. If
enough.
we start giving it to everybody, it would just be mass produced. And we no longer have a family craft.
But we'd still have our
Our
specialties.
family crafts wine, so.
However,
Fair enough. Everyone has their family craft. She makes bricks for a living, so.
Wow, divine. Anyway.
Ah, masonry, huh?
What? You do?
Oh.
You actually considered being a mason, didn't you?
Yes.
Or is it more of a playful joke? Oh, fair enough.
Excuse me, your name, your...
Missy.
What's her name?
Have you finished?
Thing. What,
Oh,
did
yes.
the horns come off?
Thank you. Appreciate it.
No, they don't come off.
Let me grab this.
Are they
She
attached?
is, yeah, very attached.
They're attached.
As
They're
is her
very
tail.
attached.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, she's, I mean, she can introduce herself. And that's not a mask either. That is her bones, actually.
That's your bones. Oh, that must be terribly itchy. I suppose.
Nah, she seems to be fine with it. Long story short, she's a hellhound. A demon. That's why she wanted the spicy food.
Hellhound.
Well, as hunters and people that make weapons for hunters, I'm sure you have had to make weapons that are enchanted. Yes. As in, she can transform to a giant hellhound and rip all our faces off, technically.
I could see that's why you're dating her, I suppose.
You should. That is. Well, it's because she's hot, yes. And because she's wonderful to hang out with, and all that other it's been a challenge. Many visits to the hospital and
being
spicy.
monsters.
I didn't have any food. Why did you?
Well, as you can see, she's clearly a beautiful woman at the moment.
Well,
just like a lycan turns into a werewolf, she turns into a hellhound. Simple as that.
Yes.
Is that how it works? I've never
For
actually
her, at least, yes.
been on a hunt or done
Unfortunately, the
anything
only
like that myself.
type of hellhound I've encountered all have been of the terrifying ginormous forms and have decided to run at me, but it seems like this one could sit on a table, which is
Actually, wait,
you guys
hold
are
on.
progressing.
Do you happen to know how long ago that happened? Because she actually is looking for her pack of people that she once knew. So if it's them...
Well, we killed them, so that's going to be a little difficult for you.
Oh. Fair enough. It's probably not, honey, it's probably not them. I think you're fine. It's, I'm pretty sure it wasn't them. Because there's no way they would
Trust
have been
me, they
trying
weren't
to
eating
do
steak at a table. They were gnashing their teeth and clawing and killing people in villages and such, and the like.
Oh, that's the life of a hellhound.
Fair enough.
I'm sure it's lovely.
You said that means they were too weak then, right? And they deserve it. Is that how it works?
Yeah,
fair enough.
but I guess so.
Fair enough.
Fucking pain in the ass.
Yeah, basically that's how we started dating. I accidentally challenged her in the same manner a hellhound challenges other hellhounds, and then I won. So.
Oh, I see. That's interesting. Do you like a strong man?
A crispy man too, occasionally.
A crispy man. I like my men well done. Like.
They were well.
This is making me terribly uncomfortable. I think I'm going to leave.
All right, have a pleasant evening. I'm sorry if we bother your sister.
Well, she
We're almost
asked
done
the
here.
question.
Fair enough.
Yeah, some people can't handle a little fire.
Yeah. How's your food down there, Misty?
Pretty. They put a lot of spice on it, but.
It is what it is. I mean, obviously, you usually just shove jalapenos up your ass every meal, so.
What?
It was a
Well,
joke.
not on my ass. It's a joke. Don't worry.
It's an inside joke, like the peppers.
Look, she's saying she liked her men well done. I don't know. It was getting weird.
No, I am horribly disfigured. That's why I'm wearing a full body. You're fine. Yes. It's fine. I carry aloe vera with me, and
uncomfortable.
It's fine. I drink fire resistance and everything. Otherwise, I couldn't handle her. She's a strong, independent woman.
I'm back, brother.
Oh.
Welcome back.
I have an entire bottle of wine. Would you like some, sir?
Why not?
I need some more wine if I'm getting through this conversation.
The thinking part of the night should be over.
We don't have to
Going
talk
back into the conversation.
Appreciate it. That should be good.
Have you finished with your food?
What are you, brother? Would you partake in some levities this evening?
Let me get that for you. Okay.
Christopher,
Brother.
what are you doing?
Excuse me, ma'am. You seem quite ravenous, so I've brought you a pot of soup.
Mace.
Oh my actual
Mates.
pot of soup. Thank
the
you so much.
utensils.
I've been waiting all
Gather
day.
the utensils.
I never used my.
Goodness.
Oh, you just
Gather the utensils.
Please
You know what?
enjoy.
You might as well.
Oh gosh.
Fair enough.
There's the splash zone here.
Hey, amazing. Don't
Take me and my soup.
don't
And
drown.
wish you guys good day.
Fair enough. Enjoy. Don't. That is this weird. That's okay. I can't tell. You know what? I give up.
I don't know
Anyway.
anymore. It just happened.
She just walked across the room with soggy bread in a bucket. Anyway.
It's a good fucking meal.
Don't worry, hon. I
really.
think the Hellhounds are probably someone, totally different crew or something. Who knows? Because I don't think they would have been that easily taken out. Who knows? So.
Probably not.
Might I ask, are all hellhounds able to appear like you do, like a?
Well, that is your department, hon. If you're gonna tell that stuff, I don't know what's a secret anymore. It's kind of hard to remember.
Well, normally we use our hellhound forms just by normal, but to get this, we go into villages and we pick out.
You're
a
really
person
telling them
that
the
is worthy
secrets,
enough.
honey. Are you
The
sure you want to
secret-
tell
look,
a hunting family how to figure you out? All right,
You know
fine,
what?
continue.
You know what? Like, shit is real. We just.
To be fair, if they save
We
people
find
that are getting killed
something-
by them, I guess that's fair.
Yeah. You find someone, you take someone, and then you just walk away with it. That's all I could say.
Is this against their will, or are they willing?
Yeah, totally willingly.
All right then.
Fair enough. I mean, everyone has different cultures, after all. If it means anything, the herb form is not. I mean, that's up to you again, say, but.
Yeah, this form isn't mine. This is someone else that probably to be able to look the part. If I
Yeah, but
didn't
it's
have
more
this,
of a
I think I
permanent.
would be in my hellhound.
So did you
Yeah,
eat them?
can't
So what
copy
she's saying is a
anyone else.
hellhound can learn how to look like an individual, but once they've chosen that individual, it's permanent forever for them. So it's almost like you're shopping for your face, I guess.
Not
Obviously,
like
you
one
can
of
see
those
some of the
shifters
features
that can
remain.
just pick a person at random. Got it.
No, she literally will always look this way. So if she chose like like an old tan woman, you know, she would be a wrinkly tan woman right now, etc.
Could you
But
choose
she
the
would have horns
opposite
and a very
gender?
visible on features.
What did you say? I didn't hear you very well.
If you were to pick somebody who was, say, a male,
I would have a male body, but be female.
that is interesting. Huh.
Fair enough. But like I said, you'd also still have her features, like her
The
horns
horns
and
and
stuff.
my-
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah,
yes.
I can't hide those.
So racial typing, got it. You can't change that at the core.
Nope. We've looked into it actually. I think she's come
Yeah,
to terms
we
with
have.
it, but I'm not sure.
Have you finished?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Hey there. Oh, little. Hello, Hoshi. Hello.
Yeah, we saved the seat for you, bro.
Yeah.
There was only one person that wanted my soup. It was a shame.
Fair enough. It is a very scrumptious soup, though. Maybe they felt.
I
bad
had to
taking
pour it like this.
it. Oh, fair enough.
I told them there was an entire loaf of bread
Then why
in there,
call
and they
soup
didn't
not
seem to believe me.
porridge?
Because they referred to it to soup when they gave it to me.
I'm sorry, riddles tonight. I'm sorry, bad joke.
Okay, we want riddles? I can do more riddles. We can do that.
Fair
Oh, I
enough.
think I'm good on
You want
riddles.
a feast for your mind?
No, I think I'm
Banger
full.
of a riddle.
I
No, you
okay.
got yourself into this.
Where's my banger of a riddle? It
How
was
am I getting
amazing.
anything bad? Fair enough. Anyway. If you're leaving, you're gonna try to find Esme?
Yes, I'm gonna hunt down Esme and see what they're
Good
up
luck.
to with it.
Yeah, she might be on the other side of that pillar. You know how it is. Alright, here comes the riddle machine. I can see their brain
Give me
cranking
one
as they
moment.
Remember every one they've ever
You go
thought
into
of.
a toy store and you see a toy boat and bat and ball. Together they cost $1.10. The bat is $1 more than the ball. How much did the ball cost?
That's
Okay, so I want to start over because the second you said dollars, my brain was like, think about this for a
5
second.
cents?
Yes. Because you said one was $1.10, but then I don't know what the other one was. Sorry.
The total was $1.10, correct, and one of the
Yes.
things was $1 more than the other. So
You go into a
5
toy
cents.
store and you see a toy bat and a ball. Together they cost $1.10.
Yeah.
The bat is $1 more than the ball. How much did the ball cost?
So the ball is 10 cents then.
It'd be 5 cents.
Because, well, but they said $1 more than
$1
ball.
more.
And if the
than
total
ball.
was If the total was 110, that means there's a
But
10
if the
cents left
ball,
over. Could've-
but if the ball was 10 cents and it was $1 more, then it would be $1.10. So the ball needs to be 5 cents, so the bat can be $1.05. So then together they become $1.10. Yes.
Excuse me.
I give up. I don't know.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
I think they left. Oh wait,
You know what
is there a
way
different?
they went?
Which hair
It's not-
color again? They left a bit ago. So
That's more of just a math
know which
problem than a
direction?
riddle.
Do you know what direction?
I sadly do not know, but everything leads in the same direction. I think you're either going downstairs or upstairs. Really.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Back to the riddle. What was-
That
what
one
was the
sounds like my ex.
I was being
5 cents. That was correct. The ball
What's
is
your
5
X?
cents, and the bat is $1.05
What?
because it's $1 more. If you have something that costs 10 cents and something that's $1 more than it, then the bat itself would have to be $1.10, and then the total would be $1.20. So if you have the ball cost only
okay.
5
Fair enough.
cents,
It's one of those things where if I was just written down, I could look at it because it's just a math
yeah,
problem with
that
words.
one's more just a math problem. All right.
Fair enough. But you got me. I'm disqualified. No genie wishes for me. What do you think genie wishes will even take? I don't know. I don't know. Obviously, genie wishes, but what kind of
Who was
wishes
the
would they
winning
even want
team?
from them?
I wanted a horse that can divide in half.
That wizard's
Fair
riddle
enough.
for his number was weird.
What about you? What were you
But,
gonna wish for?
I mean, it is the Hart family, so who knows what we could get.
It
I
is
don't
the
really
Hart
know.
family.
So,
Interesting. There's things that I mean, I would ask from them,
But you
but
gotta, we gotta worry about their wording. They'll try to get you because you can't just ask for their family secrets. They probably tell you some dumb shit.
They
Like,
give
oh,
you
this
one of
made
those
this-
weird
true.
horsey costumes where you and a friend get in it together or something. Then you'd have a horse that can divide in half.
Oh, I guess. Those
If
bar
they
habits
did it, I'd
worse.
kill them.
You should do
I
it
know
in
where
the
they
horse
live.
Costume. It'd be even better.
I will.
If you think this is their house, this is not it. This is somewhere
No,
else.
I
This is like
believe
a
they rent
rental,
this.
right? Yes.
yes,
Well,
it's
then
a
I'm lighting this
suit.
place on fire in disgust.
Their maids work. These aren't their maids either. They actually run the place. They're
Well,
renting.
then they will die of an infernal
Fair,
death, and it
well.
would be at the cost of my rage.
I don't know how serious.
Alex,
you
we
are,
can't
so I-
afford another bill like that.
Please don't hurt
Yes,
me.
we can.
To be
What are
fair,
we
I got
calling
one
it?
of
It's
my
ridiculous.
sisters, so.
Parents don't want.
It happened that
a family
last
does not want to
time.
pay
I'm
that kind
doing
of
it
bill.
again.
No,
William,
not
back me
again.
up in this. You never backed me up in anything.
I cannot back you up on arson.
Yeah,
not arson. All right, maybe
that
I
one's
think
gonna
the
be no
t-shirt
complaint.
idea was
Back me
good.
up with the other one.
Plus,
The
I'm a
t-shirt
witness
idea
and
was
I'd have
good.
to die, and I really don't want to be dead.
We're
All right.
not committing arson.
I'm
but
using the
I'll back you
breadsticks
up
for
on the
this one. All
t-shirts.
right, come here, young
I'll
man.
back you up all the way on the t-shirts.
Just be fireproof. It's that easy.
You're
Just
gonna
be fireproof,
smother me to death
forehead.
with bread.
Smothered.
Excuses. Are these you taken?
Yes. No, I
They
believe that
taken?
whole area is the whole area is empty now.
Go sleep tonight.
I was planning on it. Yes. I have to travel though, because I don't think. Don't sleep tonight. I don't know. I don't know. How far away is the dock? And I'll be fine. I think I'll be fine.
Depends
You
on
know,
how
I still
far.
think that we should invent those mechanical horses, brother. I think that'd still be very aesthetic, but very practical. You don't need to feed
You
them.
could do Golemancy if you really had to, but
No, that's terrible. I'm gonna do that.
But then I have to get help from the dwarves, and that is a whole nother talk.
We'd have to compete with the Golemancy. We'd have to be better than the
You're
Golemancy.
trying to say the Xander family isn't of quality.
We could do it, but the amount of time and research and development to do
I
it
want
would be ridiculous.
guns on horses, so when I'm in a carriage, I can feel defended and travel.
Then we can mount the guns on the horses. We could put it
They
on the side
die.
of the
It's
saddles.
incredibly
you
inconvenient.
could train little gargoyles
It's
to
like
sit
the
on the carriage
gladiator
with little
combat when
guns.
they'd have spikes coming out of the wheels. It'd be like that.
Just like little
Hmm.
golems with a little gargoyles just sitting there with their wings and a little gun.
It'll be one more.
Yes, but then they're not very smart, and they just shoot everything in sight, and they put a lot
But
of
then here's the thing,
bills.
we can have guns with an extremely high load that would normally break someone's bones, but a stone golem
Oh,
could
you
just
never
hold
like a
them
high
and
load that
shoot.
Alright,
breaks
you're
bones,
right.
those are
You're
dangerous.
right. Guns were a bad
We need
idea.
the
Swords.
big load.
I don't give weapons to stupid things.
Swords on wheels.
Or a blender. Actually, What's that? I don't know what a blender is. Never mind.
Well, that's the thing. You could give the golem a simple command. If someone presents,
The
their
horse
like
is made
icon
out
or
of
badge
swords.
or wave.
They're trying to come up with some
Horse
sort of
is made-
mechanical
How-
cavalry. That
I don't trust anything
how?
mechanical
Think
with
about
a
it.
weapon attached to it. That doesn't take orders.
Weapons. I mean, gun is a mechanical weapon.
Yes, but I'm the one firing it. I'm not telling it to fire.
How do you know that the horses aren't connected to a system that is controlled by us?
That's what.
As long as there is somebody behind
So-
the weapon, then fine, yes. But I don't trust golems.
That's literally what it is.
I don't want to use Golomancy. I hate Golomancy.
I could introduce you to someone that's here
Would
tonight
you
that
like
knows a little bit
something
of
to
it.
drink?
She has an
Oh,
Do you hate Golomancy?
I'm almost done with my wine. I'll be fine with this. Appreciate it, though.
I will take a bottle of wine if you hate Golomancy.
So,
Say it.
you're trying to come with an invention.
Look me in the eyes and say it.
so nervous they're gonna pee themselves. Stop it. Please don't.
That's what my sister wants.
It would be wonderful if I could just
Instantly dream up the schematic.
Get out of my sight! Get out!
But, I mean, I don't
Leave!
see...
No, you're adorable.
You're doing great. Keep up
You're
the
doing
good
great.
work.
Wow, that's just
Most,
amazing.
schematics have to be exact and precise. If you have
I feel like
tiny
the Hart
shading,
family has to
then-
hire new ones every single time.
Exactly.
That wasn't ours. That was the Hart family's. We didn't bring our servants.
Alright
They came
then.
here in good faith.
Mm-hmm.
What about making something that instead of not being controlled by someone?
Sorry,
it's
I'm
controlled
having
by
hot
someone?
flashes. Oh, I've got a partner finally. It's the soup.
Fair. You know what? I don't. Yeah.
Steaks are cooking. I have brought you a side dish.
Ah, the most interesting conversation of that whole evening. The soup.
Corn water.
A specialty.
Oh no.
Did you put it on
I was!
to share?
They were down the hallway.
Is this to share?
I can yell really loud.
While you wait
But
for your
you
steaks.
can hear very well.
There's no bread with it?
You need to calm down, sir. You want to fan you?
Oh, thanks. You're. I mean, thanks. I'm cooling down now. I'm getting a little spicy
Take the
over here.
soup away if you're done.
Actually, no. If you'd like to keep the soup there, it's keeping me company.
Fair
I
enough.
got you the best wine we have. Will you accept me again?
Do you hate Golomancy?
They don't know to say yes or no. They don't know which one you
Well,
want.
they better pick. They better pick.
Please don't drop the one.
Remember, always please her
You like
guests.
me?
Oh, well then.
Oh, there she goes again. She left the wine at least. What?
This fucking bread.
Gonna get this bread.
Golomancy shit! Everyone hated.
Is that the bread? Because the bread's over here still.
Until everyone hates Golomancy
No, it was the
as much
glide.
as I do.
Madam, if you could please not make a mess while our...
Question, why do you
hate Golomancy?
I have brought you your bread fresh
Alex,
from the cabinet.
Alex, take a deep
I'm
breath.
in the oven.
Thank you.
I think it's time to cut her off of the brews tonight, huh?
Alex, remember what mother told you about being angry at people.
Quick breaths, quick breaths, quick breaths.
I'm sorry, was a mess made over here? What's going on? How can I help?
A bottle of wine slipped. If you could clean it up, it's over there.
Where is
Do you
it?
hate
Some of it
Golomancy,
splashed
my
on the
man?
wall as well.
This year.
Oh, it's
My
just-
man,
it's over
my
here.
man, stop. Stop.
If it'll make you like me more, I hate
Grab your arm.
Golomancy.
Pulls over.
Wait, is this woman?
I need
just
you to
being
answer one very important question for me.
The maids?
Hello. I'm here to help.
Do you not like Golomancy? Do you hate Golomancy? Does it build a fire in your soul?
I don't know what that word means.
Do you hate it? Is it a bad word?
Sounds okay to me. Suppose? Unless
Good.
you hate it, then I hate it too.
Little too many, you know, taking one back.
I hate Golomancy.
It is fine. Hopefully, she just needs a little of that steam blow. There we go.
Oh,
That's
beautiful.
what it
The
took.
correct answer all along. Thank you, gentlemen.
Right.
Out to your
Well, I
business,
need to
please.
clean
Thank you.
this up now.
You're
So
a beautiful person in this entire place. Thank you so much. Pardon me, good sir.
Fair enough. Okay.
I'm
Well, she's
very
the one who
happy
threw a
now.
plate at the wall.
It was one.
By the way, I don't think I catch your name before.
Wine.
Oh, Reximus. Reximus Evershine.
One
I
plate
don't
or one
remember
person
seeing
through
you
the
two
plate
last year when the Heart Ball was happening.
Wine.
Were you unable to attend?
We were.
Wine.
Yes.
We were busy studying.
I'm feeling fine.
Fair enough.
Alright.
It did sound like, yeah. Like
I must ask the guests not to abuse our dishes and cutlery for the meantime. Thank you very much.
Please,
Is this empty now?
I think that's also a reasonable thing to say, yes?
We've been
Yeah.
quite.
Considering it's probably expensive.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Are you assuming I can't afford to replace it?
Well, trust me, I know how that is.
I just don't think it's a lucrative business investment to just throw money at the walls.
One bottle of wine
Sorry,
is
it's a bit
not a
loud. Can you
lucrative
repeat that
business
again? Let me get a little
investment
closer.
compared to the entire Xander
We're
family.
trying to follow our sister's.
Whatever you say.
Fair enough.
Well,
So
I've
you
had
guys
to
think you might
sit
go to
here
Ascension,
next to
eventually
monsters
one day?
and different
2 more years and you're gonna
creatures
be
all
grabbing a new batch of
evening,
students,
and you're
so
trying to tell to me
I'm not sure if you'd be old enough
that
by then,
one
but
bottle of
maybe.
wine being thrown to the wall is suddenly going to bring down my entire family? I've disgraced
remember.
us, have I?
Never mind.
My family is disgraced that I'm here, that I'm sharing walls with these
I couldn't
people,
remember
that
if I
I'm
went
sharing
to-
bread with these
I
people,
actually went
and these
to
creatures
the
and
academy
things.
with
So
the previous
no,
batch of
I don't
students.
think I'm
Family
doing
business came up and
anything
I
wrong.
had to leave,
In
so I
fact,
returned
I think
to
I'm doing
finish
things
off
wrong
my
just by sitting here and
years
continuing
there,
to
and that's
talk
why
with
I'm
these
part of this
things,
batch of
and
students.
not burning them,
I
killing
think I
them,
might have went to
slashing
the
them,
academy with
or
one of your
pulling them limb
brothers.
to limb.
A little older though.
So what is your
Yes.
problem
Can't remember
again?
his name at the moment, but
Well then, I mean, knowledge is key, right? And yet you sit here and learn nothing.
squad. But it was only 4 years ago. So
I've learned everything I need to know about these creatures. I know exactly how to get rid of them. I know exactly how to maim them. I know exactly how to make them hurt. Like they do us for so many years.
Yes, of course.
not been
So
affected
many
by these
years, so
creatures
much
and
history
raids?
behind things. Of course, our family has had problems. That's the reason we hunt in the first place. But there's a limit where you can only fight for so much before you realize that sometimes it's meaningless. Sure, you can kill them all, but then what will you prove, huh?
We're really eager to kill him to devour.
Our intention isn't to genocide. Our intention is to defend.
Exactly. I destroy monsters. So far, what I've seen here is just a gaggle of students.
Seem to have different family influences.
I'll let you know when I
For
find a
now,
real
They're
monster.
being taught and trained and organized. Are you sure that's a wise idea?
Maybe not, but at least it's a start, yes? From how we used to treat them, huh?
Professors from the academy, and they're quite.
How they used to treat us.
Yes, they are.
Exactly. We both cast stones at each other. It's time to learn that we can all get along at some point, you know? If either one of us doesn't want bloodshed, then there's no reason for me to pull the trigger, huh?
Who knows? They arrested the headmaster and someone else last year. So we'll see how that plays out. I'm sure you're
Who's here waiting for food?
I don't want chicken, I want steak. Some more actual
Was everything resolved? Is everything okay?
Oh, no, it's perfectly fine, dear. You were not at fault. She's a little too much to drink, eh?
Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have gave her full bottles.
Oh, no, dear. Dear. It's not your fault. It's not your fault at all. You be nice and go and do your job, you know? Just think about something else, huh? Beautiful girl like you, yeah?
Oh, thank you. Do you need anything to drink or a dessert, maybe?
No, I'll be fine. Gracias, though. De nada.
Yes.
I swear, I can't take you anywhere.
You sense these infuriating nobles. All they care about is their industrialization, making the next weapon look shinier, not who's even wielding it. Disgusting.
Believe it or not, we actually had this table imported by the Federation Daily Desk in 1669. Federation Mahogany.
This is from Winlock in 69.
Aged since...
Also, I heard
Years of progress can be lost in an instant, I guess. It's worrisome. Very much so. Some of them are still stuck in their damn ways, not understanding that in order to make progress, we have to make peace, even if it's not so easily obtained. We do have the knowledge to kill people, but that does not mean you have to use it.
Tasty, I'll take it.
Sure.
Someone that is not part of
Sorry, don't mean to bother.
Man on your right will take it, Master.
Of course. Taking a lot of restraint to just cut this with a knife and fork.
Are you asking
On the red. That's a lady. That's a lady.
I want you to know that you've really come so far, and I am so very proud of you.
I consider man a gentleman's term.
You actually using utensils. Everyone else I've met is only brief conversation. But no one's really caught my eye except for, I mean, the redhead down there pulling Ryder aside. I'm curious how that situation will play out. Perhaps he's finally found the one he's been looking for.
Did you two have a chance to see where your sister ran off to?
No, we didn't see him down here dining for the moment.
I did see him across the hall just a bit ago, walking up and down, but I don't see her there anymore. Shame.
All right. Well,
If you have some business with your sister, you're more than welcome to ask one of her staff to go look for them.
Ah, true. All right. Also, your mother said she would skin me alive if I gave you weapons, because I know her look. So, until you get her approval, I'm not giving either of you a gun.
She did talk to us, don't worry.
She talked to us. We relayed that we aren't planning anytime soon.
Yes, if there's one lady I'm not going to cross, it is Mother Hart.
At some point.
Of course.
Probably get in contact with you at some point.
Yeah, I believe I can spare some time in between my hunts.
So other than guns, do you guys have another weapon of choice? What's your backup when you're caught without your gun or some such? Or have you not kind of picked a favorite yet?
No, give them more bread.
We're trained every kind of combat, but personally I do like daggers and rapiers.
Yeah. So do you have to meet with multiple tutors with different weapon styles and see which one is going to be best for you? It's kind of what I had to do with my family, so it makes sense.
We're nearly finished with our training, and so for the moment my personal favorites are daggers and rapiers. I feel I'm quite comfortable.
Fair enough. Adding a gun to the mix, that you got some good close combat weaponry there. So good backup. Light as well.
It's always nice to have a gun on the back, just in case.
Yes, and especially the dagger in the boot. Never hurt anyone. Or it kind of does. That's the point.
Better be safe than sorry.
Exactly.
What about you? Anything tickle your fancy yet that you've messed with?
I've taken a liking to more broadswords to use. I've been interested in ranged weaponry for a while, so crossbows.
What are you considering throwing a shield in there, sword and board style, or just a broadsword? And
not sure.
Okay, fair enough.
The shield seems like it
You'll
might.
take a liking in
It would definitely be useful for protecting myself and my family, of course.
You could always go with a buckler. That way you don't have to exactly hold it, just mount it on.
Fair enough. It's more for parrying and stuff as well.
Exactly, and especially if you're carrying a gun.
Hide a pistol under there. They would never expect it. You just have it behind the. Who knows?
Yes. Enough of your training, and we can suit you up with something small enough to be hidden.
Yeah.
It's always nice to have backups, just in case. Especially hidden.
We are going to be training with every kind of weaponry just to make sure that in a situation where we lose our
looks
weapons,
like Hannah's over
grab
there. I
whatever
just saw her
need
go into the
be.
kitchen. If you're still looking for her.
Perfect.
Did you see her run across?
Yes. Thank you.
All right. Good luck. No problem.
Did you want to have that discussion?
I mean, we can, but the other part was, why do you invite these Anders here every year? They stop our progress so much. In such little time. Always so aggressive with them.
They are a bit,
Stuck in the old ways.
competitive. Or are they doing... Come here. Is there something you need, Chips?
Yeah, but it looks like you're busy.
I'll be right back, okay?
Some people are still waiting for the meal. If you want to sit down, feel free.
What did they do? It's more like what they didn't do.
What didn't they do?
Show respect for your classmates. Well, at least the respect that I would assume they would show in your presence. Still treating them as just another monster that needs to be either removed or dealt with swiftly.
I'll discuss it with Anders.
I mean,
Yeah.
granted, she was a
Alex
little
should
on
know
the
better.
juice, but... Oh, her brother is fine. I believe he's just... either under the same
Alex
boat,
is the
just
girl.
doesn't say it. Oh, I get them always mixed up. This is why they should stop drinking. They act exactly the same. But
Are they still drinking?
I hope not. You can tell the staff to tell them not to give them any more drinks.
I'll cut them off. Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you for letting me know.
Ah, yes. The other thing was...
Are you doing yourself?
Always. Information gathering is my job, remember? It's interesting what I'm learning about your friends.
Not targets.
Of course not. Not unless they choose to be. Remember, I don't just go waving around my weapon unless it's a reasonable thing to do.
Good. I respect you
Which
for that.
is what I cannot say about you, Miss Hart, wearing a heart. There was no regular parade of, oh, look at the hearts, look what our daughter has accomplished, so why the secrecy?
Not necessarily something we're proud of. Or I'm proud of. I did what I had to. Inevitable when you're in
Yes.
the military.
Yes, Hannah, a kill is a kill. So what did you kill? Or rather, who?
Shapeshifter.
Hmm. Interesting.
I didn't want to. They didn't give me a choice.
The first kill is never our choice. It's a job. Or a necessity. But what you kill after that, that's what makes a hunter. At least that's what my father taught me.
I'm not a hunter.
No? You seem to
We are
be
not
doing a
hunters.
pretty good job at it. You don't have to call yourself a hunter, Miss Hart. Being too formal. Hannah, you don't have to be a hunter to respect your weapon. Hell, even sometimes I don't care anymore. I just do the jobs because it pays the bills. It's not always what we want anymore, right? As long as our family understands, huh?
I did what I had to do because I had to. I threatened one of my classmates. I don't regret it, but I wish there was another way.
Family or friends, it makes no difference, but you did act according to your training. So at least you're alive. At least they're alive, hmm? You could have done nothing.
Yes.
But you have the power to do
No, I
something.
couldn't have.
Which is why I still supply you with a weapon. If I didn't believe you were going to treat it with respect, I wouldn't give it to you. I don't sell these things for a reason. I don't make them myself to sell them for a reason. So, I'll be sending you your new make, a new model. That's a bit of an upgrade, huh?
Thank you, Emmanuel.
Eh, de
I
nada.
do appreciate it.
Don't mention it. Show me the results, huh?
Sometimes you're almost bearable.
When am I not bearable? I'm always bearable.
That's questionable.
That's understandable. Never change, Hart. Never change. Hmm.
You wouldn't have to do anything, because she'd do it.
Anything that was left. Dust in the wind, Gavin. Dust in the wind.
I would not hurt you. Billy B. Strawberry.
Yes, because we will use your ashes to set for a field.
I tried to convince him to let me die because of his
Mhm.
Walking in the rain so that there's no sickness or
down, silent eating.
I think I was offered bread and drinks before, but I don't believe I was offered food personally. But it's quite alright. I'm not. I don't eat a lot.
They won't stay down, no matter how many times I try.
Sorry, I'm not sure if he went back to his best friend.
I don't believe so.
Are any of you interested in our special
Are you working here tonight, if I might ask?
Mhm.
Are you visiting or are you a guest? I'm sorry, this might seem odd to ask. Are you a guest? Oh, right. I just wasn't sure. You're tired. So sorry. Say something. I was wondering if maybe you were looking for something. Again, sorry for my questions. I understand. Definitely give us vibes of being some sort of management position.
Have I done something wrong?
Yes,
last time I was in the company of these people was seen as a bit of a
You can take all my money.
optimistic situation.
They never were a fan of their
Sure, I
uniform
have
without the ears.
money to name. Two copper.
This is Flora and Stark.
Oh,
Hello, Robert.
Allow me to get up, Taxi. Taxi, still never actually said hello to you properly today.
Probably it's more on
Not
my
yet.
end.
It has a tomato on it.
Always word that's just
Oh.
polite.
Oh, wow.
I think I would
And who was your friend?
I don't exactly blame them for being upset about
In Josh.
the way that we had to.
I
Yes.
see.
My name is Mercedes Walsh. I'm a current resident of Cortez. A member of the Walsh family, of course. Originally from Grisna.
I do believe I've heard of the name. Turn that, Lady Walsh.
If I remember right, you were Gavin, yes? I hope I'm not interrupting. I was just wondering if I could ask exactly what the smaller one is, per se.
My family typically works hand in hand with the McDonald's.
Yes,
Have a name and you can speak to
See that
me.
most of our families are in the business of
Oh,
business.
yes, my
That's
manners.
quite powerful, you know.
Indeed.
And I will give you mine as long as I understand exactly what that means to you, huh?
Holds a deer.
Careful hunter is a live hunter, huh?
They come with
Yes, it's been
I
quite
have
an
no ill
adventure,
will
and
towards hunters as
you
long
try
as
our
they are not
best.
hunting me.
dignity that.
Then we are of
It's
friendship, I
been
would say. I am Emmanuel Cortez.
greatly
Pleasure to make your
informed
acquaintance.
about the happenings.
I am Shizuko Nanteko.
I do believe I received a lengthy letter from.
And I'm not really good on the whole getting to know other races yet, though I'm working on it because, well, Hannah suggested I should try at least. What exactly are you, per se? If that is not horrible to ask.
Kitsune. I am a fox spirit from Saigon.
Huh, so folklore.
I do love your dress. It's beautiful.
Can only hope
I guess that is somewhat.
Folklore to you, my life to me.
So what exactly is true and what is false? I would not know by the books. Interesting. Well, it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Plantkin, if that would be
Something out of the paper
pleasure
books.
was mine.
It's not every day you see something walk out of a fairy tale, huh?
first came live.
So I might ask, are the flowers in your hair of your own making?
True, true. There is sometimes things that we do not realize are real until we see them with our own eyes.
I'm kind of curious, and I apologize again.
Those words carry much more weight for a hunter.
Veil that you're wearing. Is
True.
there something
I once
matter?
heard a story of a hunter who
Why
had
you're
to
not showing
hunt
your face out of
something,
curiosity?
and then at the end of the story, it was revealed that that thing was not real.
Well, sometimes we get wild ghost chases, huh?
Ghost?
It's figure of speech. Sometimes the citizens think they see something and cry wolf, and when we get there, it turns out it's a just really annoying yappy dog, and well, everybody looks foolish.
I understand. And again, sorry if that's crossing some sort of line, but I just wanted to say that
Interesting. Well,
there's
let's
no need
hope
to
that
hide anything. I'm
you do
sure
not
you are
hear
quite
crying
beautiful.
wolves anytime
You're,
soon.
the rest of you is in the indication. You are.
Depends on my next job, but I'll stick away from that.
And this is Gavin Lattermore. He's a human.
It only made sense.
That I am.
Quite a shame that I have several people.
Which currently is a special thing in itself, huh?
Together and happy.
Now and then.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
Interesting. Since you are Hannah's accomplices, right? You came on her behalf? Well, I mean, everybody came on the Hart's behalf, but you came through Hannah's. Which means you are possibly her...
Recruited from her school.
Ah, yes, see, that is what I was thinking. Pretty much going around trying to find all of you and ask you about exactly what happens there, you know? There's lots of universities to choose from.
Yes,
Best way to put it is we have our basic schooling along with life experiences to work alongside or for the CAF.
Be undergoing.
Oh, yes, them.
Everything.
Can't say I agree with everything, but they are a power of sorts.
Agreed on that part.
I try to stay out of the politics of things, but recently, as hunting monsters has been more hunting actual monsters, be they human or other. Things are getting a little great nowadays.
Quite curious myself. I have heard of your family's business and the business that you run now. But
feeble men find it difficult to kill things that
my
have
family's always
sentience,
looking for more prospects and to
or that with a larger heart.
see about business deals, things of that nature.
Though if
anything
it
that I
is
could
the
manage.
matter of your life or their life,
Of course. We operate out of a
much
few
more black and
continents,
white.
mostly Astaria, but a bit.
Yes, at the end of the day, the bullet does not care what the target
Our
is.
main objective is to
That is
find
why I have to care what the
Bullet
target
was
is.
used by the
typically
Persians.
ones that don't
Exactly.
have an understanding for contemporary
Which is why my next questions are not for
Victory is
Hannah.
written by the victor,
My
huh?
company finds them, relocates them, and
I take it she's been using the weapon that she carries properly, right?
usually to some of the countries.
Which one?
My father started the company.
The loud one that she carries on her hip.
Younger, and following his passing this summer, I
Does
took it
use
over.
it when needed.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Thank you for the condolence.
I have to get her to send it back to me for repairs, but that's another story.
At an optimal degree. And we have a lot
I hope it does not break during a mission.
interesting deals
That would
coming
be
forward
terrible. It would be
I
quite
believe
bad.
That is all up to her. She needs to upkeep her own weapon. That's what I told her multiple times.
Generally good on upkeep. She has been doing it recently. It makes me wonder what's on her mind.
Assuming it's some other noble or royal house.
It is interesting and concerning.
one of the
But
prime
as long as it's still in working condition, I don't see a reason why to question her on it. Well, I appreciate your honesty in the responses.
The cold north, I'm not partial to the cold myself.
Oh, I don't really have a choice.
My family is in the business of business, mining gold.
Sir, madam, are you all still eating?
No, I am done. Sorry, thank you.
we do often
May I take the plate then?
gems in our excavations.
Yes, sir.
We sell them through different third-party.
Oh my.
We don't have to deal with that. I assume that might be something your family could be interested in.
If we do come across some sort of
But-
artifacts or things of that nature,
As I was saying, there's
we
no
might
problem
even
in
have
being
some
truthful
ourselves. I'm
about
not quite sure what the rest of our
simplistic
family
matters.
thought.
Obviously,
We might
none
be
of
able
it
to make
was
dealings with you as
confidential,
well if you
so.
wish to acquire them for your business.
Yes, anybody who asks around, I don't mind answering the questions. It's not like it's a hidden thing. I just don't sell to anyone.
Could be artifacts. We would pay you
So unfortunately, she's going to be the only person buying from my
I'm
family.
simply a council member.
Understandable. So you make me wonder and question what exactly do you sell, if I'm allowed to ask at least that.
The weapon that she uses, firearms. Specifically, the model she uses is one of my own make.
While I am currently staying at Carytown,
Yes,
I believe that
it's...
You know, if I put
family's
flame on
mainstay
my
is still
arms,
within
does this
reach.
mean I have
I do
firearms?
not believe sending someone
my
to inquire
goodness.
about such artifacts things of that nature would be
Technicality, yes.
would be good to send them to Carytown, I suppose.
I would have to agree, unfortunately, even though I would not want to. Yes, that would be a firearm.
You're stealing my style, sir.
Is there someone I should give contact information to?
Mm-hmm.
Just like
Good taste, I will say that much.
I mean, I just don't have a lip ring, but I have, you know.
Yes, I decided to go half and half tonight.
Madame, may I clear the plate?
And you are
I'm Lila. Lila Fink.
Emmanuel Cortez.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, pleasure to meet you too.
Thank you for introducing us.
I like your tattoos.
Appreciate it.
Do you cry?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh no, you're fine. The more the merrier.
What?
Do I cry wolf?
Yes.
So let's see you around later.
Do you wolf cry?
Of course.
I mean, I cry,
Still looking around for items.
but I don't know if I cry wolf.
If I happen to see them,
Unless a wolf crying, is that crying wolf inherently? Because then maybe.
That's too many things in one sentence for me to comprehend that. What?
Fair enough.
If a crying kid cries wolf at the wolf, does that mean the kid actually crying wolf really crying for wolf because he's actually right?
More steak?
Yes.
So we can actually say he's
crying?
Yeah, exactly. That's I don't know.
Here, I'll take it.
More steak?
Yeah, give me.
Would you like some utensils?
You wanna go for a walk? I do know some places.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna...
One moment.
Devour it.
No, I have to be mannerable.
Yes, we were trying to figure out if we were the same number, but we were not.
Hmm.
And then we spoke about the riddles.
I'm not going to question it.
Thank you.
Laura and I are going to head up to the garden. Just go for a walk for a bit. So we'll see.
There's a garden?
Be back here in a few minutes. If you want to come, I'll show you.
Can I take my steaks?
Sure.
Thank you. I'm not going to need the fork where I'm going.
If I remember 2 years ago, there's a bistro up there, so you can sit down.
What?
I said it's on the top floor.
Oh.
About that tonight, hon. So we gotta figure that out if that's ever gonna happen. Well, you know, parents we need an heir and blah 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 blah. So yes, this is my girlfriend, Misty.
Very poor move. Yes, we were in the same
How's your night been?
Oh, you guys were in the same group.
Pretty alright so far.
That's good. Dinner was good.
I think I heard that.
So we don't have to see grumpy Shizu. She has eaten.
That's always good.
True. Grumpiness is not tied to my food. That's not very fair.
Greetings. I take it another classmate,
Don't
yes?
get grumpy if you don't get to eat.
Yes. Arbor Soleil.
Emmanuel Cortez of the Cortez family. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Hold on. I need a moment.
It's a beautiful... It's either a red beryl or a ruby.
Yes, it's a red barrel. You know your gems, eh?
I have to.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. It's not a spell. Or very, very strange.
Even more interesting. Alright. I am intrigued. I hope it doesn't mean I'm prying, but I would want to know.
No, I'm gemstone. Through and through.
Huh. Does that mean that you weigh... I mean, that's a rude question to ask.
Yes, to answer your question.
That's... Huh.
To both.
Wow, that would suck for anybody getting in your way if you're running up.
Technically yes. That's why I look where I'm going.
I believe Misty said there were 4 squads. Which one do you fall under, huh?
There's 5 technically, and I fall under Ardent Veil.
Ardent Veil. I think Hannah mentioned that a few times.
Yes, we're part of the same squad.
Ah, good. So you understand how she works sometimes. How she's taking care of her weapon, huh?
Her weapon? I don't think we've really discussed it. I mean, she's taught me a few things about it.
Well, as long as it's still firing, I guess that means she's taking somewhat care of it. Everybody seems to agree that she has, yet I have a different feeling. She asked me for a new one. Usually draws a little extra questions why you would need a new one.
I'll take it between the obvious questioning and then the gun very proudly displayed on your hip that you are either a gunsmith or someone who is very knowledgeable when it comes to them.
That is pretty much the whole backing of my family. I'm a hunter. This one is my prototype. My first foray into non-normal family means, I guess, is what my family would say. We used the back powder, kind of like Hannah's weapon. This one is more mana-based.
Oh, really? I work with something similar.
Oh?
Yes. One of our squad mates. He's pretty decent at crafting. He helped me put it together. We did a bit of research. It's not perfect by any means, but it works. If albeit a little less well than I would like it to, but for something that we did on our own, for the most part, it's pretty good.
A glorified wand, or does it actually work? Oh, it works, huh?
Yeah, no, the firing crystal just tends to overheat a little.
Ah, you're using a fake... Oh, okay. Well, that makes more sense now that you say the firing crystal overheats because of the barrel. It probably lacks the proper venting to get rid of the excess heat, huh?
No, I think I think that was fine. We used steel and mana steel to create a conductive, effectively funnel for it.
Yes, but it's still compressing through it, correct? Without proper ventilation, it depends on the spell that you're also using in the crystal and how much output it has. It also depends on how much output you have.
I don't actually know. Like I said, this is sort of new for us.
Oh, sorry, I get into my work.
No. By no means is it bad. No, this is useful information. We want to try and find ways to improve it so that way it doesn't overheat as much, or if at all possible, stop it from overheating at all. I've tried to lessen how much I'm putting into it, but it still seems to overheat after a handful of shots, repeatedly at least. It cools down pretty quickly.
Well, I mean...
The catalyst's been holding up pretty well.
That means you're lucky. It didn't explode in your face yet. But I do have the other question. Why do you hold the weapon, huh?
I'm sorry?
Why do you hold that weapon? What do you point it for?
Well, it really depends on what I'm being asked to do at the moment.
So, your weapon follows orders.
Supplement to the relatively short range of... Well, I follow orders.
And if those orders make your weapon point at something unjust, do you still pull the trigger?
Well, yes.
But we eventually
The goal is to make certain that my commanders are well informed, though. That way they're not telling me to point it at the wrong things.
Granted, I work for myself sometimes, so I don't understand the intricacies of following orders. I follow contracts. But at least you understand the difference between pointing your weapon and firing it, yes?
Well, of course, that's... I mean, one's threatening and one's taking offensive action.
I guess that's understandable. I mean, we did clear it out to the best of my knowledge, but if you don't clean it out, who knows, maybe necromancy could come by.
Well, that's good. You understand the difference at what you're doing, pointing a weapon at somebody. This is why I don't sell my weapons, because most people take them for granted or think that they're an easy way to get rid of a problem. Hannah's the only person I've actually given one of my weapons to.
Wait, you gave her weapon?
Yes, I crafted that one myself.
Oh. Well, thank you. Her weapons have come in handy and have saved our hides on more than one occasion.
Column A, column B. Some of it is my craftsmanship, the rest is all the hunter behind the weapon.
Yes, but a hunter is not much without a weapon.
Depends on the hunter, but pretty much yes. And I trust you a little bit. Not that I know you very well, but your answers at least put intelligence behind the thought process, unlike some hunters nowadays. So, while I can't share with you all of my secrets for my weapons, I will just point you in the right direction that you might have to change the venting process for your crystal, along with the housing unit. You might not think about it, but the way the crystal is mounted will definitely affect how much output it has. You're using the right materials.
That was actually something we weren't very sure about. I'll talk with Mason. He's actually here if you'd like to talk to him. Should be here anyways.
Possibly, yes. He was on my team, actually. Intelligence with riddles.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah, no, you've met him.
He seems to be a little distracted, though, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could say he's distracted.
Little bit of an overthinker, that one, eh? No comprende? Bad comprehension?
Sort of. Something like that.
I guess that's what they say, too smart for your own good. Ah, yes.
The carriages are arriving outside.
Ah, yes.
If you wish.
I will, yes. Appreciate it. Of course.
You're welcome.
Be careful, okay? Because if you're going down...
Hello. I don't know how long you'll be staying, so I just wanted to give you my card.
Oh.
Just in case you wanted to get in touch.
I appreciate it. I will... For what reasons exactly?
Well, if you were formally invited, I assume that you're tied to some kind of household, yes?
Yes, I'm... Well, the other students know, so there's no point in me hiding it, but I'm the manufacturer of Hana's weaponry.
Ah. Well, perhaps we can figure something out.
Possibly.
For instance, we have large amounts of poisons or venoms that we could export if you are interested in such things.
Summers from now, who knows?
Possibly. That's more of a Hana thing,
Among
to
other
be honest.
materials. Is that so?
Hmm.
I plan to.
Regardless, the channel is open. I'd be happy to do business.
If I have a need, I will take you up on your offer. Depending on what I'm hunting, yeah?
Alright, I won't bother you anymore.
Not at all. Have a good one. I believe you said the title was Princess, so have a good one.
Yes.
Well, looks like the carriages are coming in, so I guess I will take my leave pretty soon. But definitely, if I ever see you again, I'll have a talk with Mason about weaponry, yeah?
Yeah, no, so we'd both appreciate it.
Yes. Shame I didn't have time to learn more about each student, but oh well.
Oh, fair enough.
Bunch of a mixed bag of individuals. So I was interested on how the cohesion works.
Yeah.
It wasn't a riddle. It wasn't a riddle because it wasn't a riddle. Does that make sense? Like,
It's a lot of
so simple that
unusual
think it was a riddle. Anyway. I'm gonna Esme, how about this?
There is words for that, yes. Unusual. Some people call monsters, some people call pets.
Walk into a room, and there's a match.
Sorry, bringing up old conversation today that irked me a bit, but we're all just students, right?
Which do you like first?
I am. I don't know about you.
Lantern, the candle, or the fire?
I mean,
You a student?
a hunter is always a student, right? I mean, always learning new things and whatnot. I still do train under my father, after all.
Okay. I suppose that's one way to see it.
Forever the students until you have your own. Well, I'll see if I can't talk to a few of the others before I have to head to my carriage. I appreciate the meeting, Miss. I believe you said it was Arbor?
Yes. Your name was escaping me.
Emmanuel Cortez. Iman for short, if you don't remember the long version.
No, it's fine. Thank you, though.
Alright. Well, until our paths cross again, eh?
Perhaps. Someday.
Of course. I will take my leave. Oh, there's one I haven't actually talked to.
Yeah, the whole summer I was practicing using a tendril around my arm to...
Oh, Zach, I think Zachary went that way.
Alright, come on, let's go.
Wait, why are you taking me?
Come on.
Okay. I'm with you.
Oh. Okay. Wait, I thought they weren't.
So what's this business about you two needed to have butt heads?
Nothing, I was just curious on which one had a harder head.
This one.
I said it was that one too, but everybody else pointed at him.
No, he just got softer.
No, my money's on the lichen.
Ryder's squishy. Trust me, I spent an entire 2 years with him in a room. I know.
Whack.
Don't.
Oh no!
Whack.
Oh.
Ah.
I can't
It's like
tell if
headbutting
you
a
took the
tree.
pain or if.
Oh, I took it.
He is.
And I'm just.
All right, the
My
winner is.
temple's rating.
Alright, what is it you want this time?
Oh no, I'm just making my rounds of all the students. Saying greetings, you know? Just knowing who Hannah's associating with, right?
Oh, okay, you said on him.
But I get lots of messages back and forth, and it's kind of interesting that there's so many different, how do I put it, races. It's like a mixed bag of students, huh?
I mean, I guess.
A melting pot of a lot of different places, a lot of different people.
Alright, who are you, man?
It's like a bag.
I don't even know the first thing about you, other than that your hair has a banana thing in it.
You gonna pull the banana?
It's due to my mana, but yes.
Put his hair a banana.
No, it's fine, I understand. Emmanuel Cortez. I am the crafter of Hannah's weaponry, yeah?
Oh, okay, cool.
Yes.
Cool, so
Wait, so did you create the?
Wait, so you crafted the gat? You crafted the gat that she has, didn't you?
It is called a revolver, and yes, I crafted that one.
Well, in the underground, we call it a gat.
Interesting. I remember not to sell to you.
Ryder.
Straight from the underground.
Underground?
Oh, yes. Yeah,
lived in
don't
the
worry about it.
underground. You lived in.
So, in it,
Yeah.
no, I've been there, but we're not gonna talk about that. But it's really cool. I like the
Not that
craftsmanship of the
place.
guy. Hey, fuck you! Bye, Esme. You look gorgeous. Hang on a second.
Damn.
She needs to put
Ay,
some clothes on.
caliente, eh?
No, she don't. No, she don't.
Ryder, that's rude.
Yeah, Ryder, that's rude.
Like, really rude.
God, how did you look? What's wrong with you, Ryder?
At least compliment her if you're going to look.
Man,
Jeez.
am I right?
I only live once. I'm not about to let you control my life. If I want to look at a booty, I'll look at it, okay?
At least compliment her, like he said.
Fine, you know, I'm gonna compliment her right now. I'm gonna go compliment her right now. You know, I'm gonna do it right now. You know.
Have fun.
I have a feeling he's going to harass her more than compliment her. Oh, okay. That's kind of what I figured by his speech pattern. Yes.
What are we looking at?
Ryder was looking at
Ryder was
Esme's
staring
ass.
at Esme. Yeah.
Oh.
The one in the sheer red dress, huh? Oh,
Came
yes.
and got me. Well, yeah, they said the carriages are here and they're probably gonna kick us out soon, I'm assuming.
Whoa,
Yes, I was told the same thing.
That moves fast.
But we need
Like
to
I've been here for 20
talk to
minutes.
Victor really quickly. Said it was important and he needed to talk to both of us.
Oh, man. This is Victor we're talking about.
Well, usually he doesn't want to talk to us. Why would Victor
Well, I'll
want
be
to talk to us?
taking my leave.
Yeah,
You
that-
have a good rest of your night.
Come on then.
Also,
do
that
we
is
have plans
very
after
interesting.
Because we could both go stay with
Nice craftsmanship,
Stark.
huh?
He can get us a room in Concordia, and then we can all come back.
If you ever think about upgrading it to, you know,
Sound like a good idea.
pop something inside of
Unless
it,
you wanted to go to Travis's.
I'd be interested, but I have to ask you a few questions
He's
beforehand.
got things back at Riverwood. Well,
I've had the idea.
pack my stuff and bring it here.
I created a rifle on my own before, and I was thinking of
Wait.
something similar.
No, yeah, I said it. What?
Yes, I believe I talked to Arbor about that. But if you ever did need to get in contact with me, simply ask Hannah. She'll probably lie and be like, no, don't contact him, but I will get the message, it's fine.
We left our stuff there. We didn't bring it with us, so...
woods?
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
saying we can go back
should
and
go
get
back.
it.
Anyways, have a good rest of your
Alright, I
night.
gotta go find my...
Travis's. I mean, it's only nice, right? Like, I don't see him much.
We saw him at the start of the summer, but yeah. We could stop by there and then head down.
You know how she is. She will clothesline me so hard and say, "Boy, don't you ever."
Oh, he's still gone.
You remember how many times she clotheslined you, right?
Yes, it happens sometimes. Look, okay, happens.
Oh, is he failing? Is that what's happening
How's
here?
it going?
We probably should head back down,
Mist-
or they'll stand there forever.
So Misty's like kind of like a close, like. Yeah. You should go. You don't want to remember the times.
I feel like he's doing a
How many
horrible
times have
job.
you stuttered in the past like, 5 minutes?
I don't remember.
I almost feel bad for him. Anyways,
Yeah, that's right, Jixie. Jixie, fuck
He
you.
really likes my dress, and I said he could borrow it. But then he said no.
You should take her up on that offer.
Borrow the dress.
Why not? You don't know how good you look until you try it on.
I just want the compliment. Don't you start. Look, you. Stop it. Now, look, you look really good, and I will say that if I ever see you in this again, I'm gonna act up. Now I need to walk down here.
An attempt was made. Emmanuel Cortez and dog.
I think he's gonna struggle when he finds out, you know, during a beach vacation, you wore a bikini. So,
Oh yes, the man will probably die on that day. Yes.
yeah.
Yes, it's a shame for him. You're gorgeous, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
And that's all I have time for. Just wanted you to know that you quite the looker.
Oh, thank you.
I missed everybody.
jungle bitches? No? That real.
Now I don't know where he is.
Going over there. They're having a meeting.
Spider, what?
Jungle bitches are real, Arbor.
Have a good one, and thanks for the hospitality. Oh, I should probably tell Hannah. Yes, what are my manners? Where are your manners, Cortez? Hello, honey bunny. I'll catch you after.
Thank you, wonderful staff, for putting
Thank
up.
you. And again, thank you for this hospitality of yours.
Yes, rather.
I almost forgot my manners and left very quickly. It was a pleasant night and a lot of information gathering, Mrs. Hart. I thank you for inviting me, as usual.
You're fine, dear. And as for my boys, take good care of them if they request for that sort of thing. You understand, right?
Well, the training won't be easy, and they better be worthy, so...
Oh, I know.
Hello again.
Yeah, what is it, dear?
Me and my brother are pushing off into the carriage. Thank you so much.
Well, I appreciate your commitment to the night. Help. As per usual. Yes, anytime.
I sat at the table
Yes.
and no one got to me at all.
And if I need any other help, I'll remember to ask Hannah where she hired you guys from. And you
Have a wonderful night.
can call me another time. Eh? Have a good night.
Wow, hitting on staff. That's incredible.
Of course.
Only get so much time off.
Had quite an evening.
Of course, it was eventful.
I hope everyone had a good time with it.
Of course, your drinking habits never suffice to amaze me.
Gosh.
But there require at least 5 more cases of